Xbox One exclusive.
What do I mean by reality? The physical world of nature, a spiritual world. To that I have a very simple answer. Reality itself is not a concept. Reality is, and we won't give it a name. aren't any things, nor are there any events. It is a marvelous system of wiggles. Our basic inseparability from the whole universe. Most of us think compulsively all the time. I don't have anything to think about except thoughts. And to that I have a very simple answer. It doesn't exist.
Exist. I'd rather shoot and miss. So I'ma raise my fist and live it limitless, limitless. Just exist. I'd rather shoot and miss. So I'ma raise my fist and live it limitless, limitless. I refuse to just exist. I'd rather shoot and miss. So I'ma raise my fist and live it limitless, limitless.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to this month's Halo live stream. We're so glad you're joining us. I'm Bravo. Today, joined by Grim Brother One. Grim, it's a pleasure to have you on the show.
What? Thank you. Nice shirt, by the way.
Thank you. I have to give a shout out to Sean, aka Boygos, on the Halo subreddit, who sent this over and kindly requested that I wear it on today's stream. It's a pretty rad shirt, I must say.
Looks good. The color is good on you.
Oh, thank
Brings out your eyes.
I appreciate that.
It's fantastic.
But it's great to have you on the show here, Grim. This is,
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Your first time co-hosting the show with me.
Yeah.
So it's a pleasure to have you here for what will be not only our biggest stream, but also the biggest update. The Warzone Firefight update drops tomorrow. So today we're getting you ready for all of the goodness that's inside. As a result, we have quite a lot to cover.
It's incredible.
It is going to be good. So make sure you get comfy, grab your snack and beverage of choice, and get ready to dive into some real good stuff here. We're going to be talking about everything coming tomorrow. So we're talking about Rex, we're talking about new arena map, 2 new Warzone maps. We're going to be looking at Attack on Sanctum, which looks fantastic.
So good.
I actually haven't gotten to play too much.
Oh, it's so good.
That's good?
Yeah, I can't wait to play it.
Sweet. Also, we got a new Forge Canvas and title. We also have a lot of Halo Wars 2 talk. Of course, we just came out of beta. We just came out of E3. We're going to talk HCS Pro League. Also, the Halo Legendary Crate, news dropping about that. Of course, we have a ton of special community guests as well. Community clips as well as special guests. So we've also got a lot of the devs you're going to be hearing from today, a lot of the guys that have been working on this update. We're going to be talking about the Halo, the Warzone boss refresh. Plenty inside here. Of course, also the first thing we're going to be looking at, though, is going to be the map Prospect, Warzone Assault map. But be sure to send your questions to us on Twitter using the hashtag Halo Livestream. It's going to be an awesome show, and we are sure glad you're spending your afternoon or morning or evening, depending on whatever part of the world you're in with us. It's special to have you here. So we got to get right into the show because we have a lot to cover today. Let's go ahead and introduce our guests. We got Nick Harrison, an engineer from the multiplayer team, and also Patrick Wren, multiplayer level designer. Gentlemen,
Hey, what's up, guys?
Awesome to have you on the show.
Good to be here.
Are you guys excited about tomorrow?
Yeah, definitely. It's been a lot of work.
Yeah, a long time coming.
No sleepless nights, no long hours.
No, none of it.
Yeah, it's just been like pretty smooth sailing.
Noon to
actually,
3
the past.
most days.
Yeah, it's nice core hours.
Yeah.
That's good.
Speaking of, we also have, of course, Prospect, which I'm sure you guys are excited about. Tell us about this map, the Warzone Assault map. I mean, a lot of people in the studio are pretty excited about it because it's quite different from the other maps.
Yeah, it is. So I mean, the biggest difference is it's a Warzone Assault map that we built from the ground up to be about Warzone Assault. And in the past, we've reused sort of the Warzone spaces that and we wanted to. It's set on Meridian. And we wanted to just build something from the ground up and give Assault the love that it deserves. So.
It's cool, actually. Like we kind of saw this with the transition from Noctis to Urban, but those maps really kind of starting to take a life of their own with Assault. And I know playing on Prospect is you really can tell the lessons learned from some of those early maps, and like you said, it really being bespoke for this mode. Like, can you tell about any of the specific things you included to set it apart? What kind of screams Assault to you versus vanilla Warzone?
I mean, we definitely looked at a lot of community feedback of all of our Warzone Assault players. So we really focused on designing, this asymmetrical gameplay. So attackers have all these super interesting paths they go up. Defenders have, much more holdout locations than they did before. And also looking at each section to make sure that as you go through, defenders have more options to kind of defend like they haven't before, giving them secondary objectives, which is new to this map.
And also sort of adding supplementary geo to, the bases and like the home base and the garage that we know well. You play a Warzone Assault map and it's the garage, it's the home base. But then when you come into Prospect, you see there's all this extra staging around and all this extra geo and buildings and structures and there's an added skirt around the second floor of the garage, and so you have this whole new play space that adds just a whole new dynamic element to the gameplay.
Yeah, everything feels like flush and fluid and like a part of the environment, rather than maybe just something that's, right.
Yeah, the art team has done an awesome job.
Yeah.
I mean, we love the Meridian palette, and after working on Skirmish and Dark Souls, we wanted to do something more with this and look at campaign and kind of bring that aesthetic back into it as well.
Yeah, and I mean, you can see, Meridian is sort of set on the south pole of Meridian, and it's kind of got the icy vibes, and this is a lot more, I think, akin to the actual campaign level.
Yeah.
It feels like you're kind of walking around trying to talk to civilians, and
Yeah, it has a really
figure
interesting
out
kind of
where-
like calm before the storm type feel to it in a
Yeah.
way.
You feel like Locke's about to roll in with his team and come steamroll some people.
Yeah.
But
I want to talk about strategies in a second, but Grim, I'm sure you know about the backstory of the map and what people can kind of expect.
Does Grim know about that story?
I've been known to dabble in the backstory. Yeah, actually, the story with this one is pretty cool. The station here is called Jorda Station, similar to how we had Pinnacle Station and Apogee. And with this one, it was actually the headquarters for a lot of the data cores for seismic activity, because that was one of the big things. These corporations are on Meridian, which had been glassed, but now they're like, okay, well, how can we use this as a resource, to rebuild? And so it's kind of a headquarters for a lot of the corporate operation and the corporate security, which is why you see a lot of the Liang Dortmund themed vehicles and stuff. Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. I think we're ready to get into this. Let's go ahead and jump in.
Yeah, let's play.
Yeah, let's go ahead and search. While we're getting into the game, let's talk about a little bit of the strategy on this map. I think myself, I'm going to need them. I've only had a chance to head down to the Play Lab a few times in all of our recent travels. But tell me, what should I be doing? Because I need some help.
Well,
Right
for
trigger,
starters, Warzone Assault, 3 stages. Still have the Armory, Garage, home base. For the Armory, the attackers actually start off with the high ground. The Armory itself is actually kind of lower, and there's this outer skirt, but there's still kind of a no man's land, like open area on the approach to actual Armory. And so, what I've seen that works really well is a team will kind of set up on one of those areas, and if they can break the resistance enough, they'll sort of pour down through one of the doors and try and get some people on the roof and land some headshots.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We really play with height a lot more between the two sides. So like once you get past that armory, it switches. Now the defenders have the high ground,
Right.
and the attackers have to like push up this hill to get to them, which is a really cool feeling. And we played around with height with like going down into these spillways, like take grav lifts up top.
Yeah.
So it kind of messes with perception of what players have been used to before.
There's an interesting interplay actually too with vehicles, like the difference between the infantry combat and the vehicle combat.
There's full-fledged vehicle paths
Yeah.
as well in this one, and it's really cool to see someone just ripping through with a Warthog doing laps around the top level of the garage, which is not a spectacle you see in the other maps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm hoping that we spend a lot of time on your screens, because I think you might have the best practices and gameplay to show.
Maybe Nick, he's kind of our residential.
I heard you wanted
dev.
to bring your elite on the show, but
I did. It's sitting over there. Yeah.
the show producers made you use
I like that you made sure that you
standard
could
Xbox
still
One
see.
Yeah, I
controller.
can see.
You're
my
like,
baby.
it's okay, it's okay.
All right.
This doesn't change
It's just
anything.
my job.
All right,
All right,
so what do we have for
I'm definitely
teams?
on attack, looping with Nick here.
All right, so
Same.
this is good. It's Jeff, it's you and I versus Patrick and Nick. So
Let's go.
we're off to a great
Do we
start.
want to show off new like respawn UI?
Yeah, sure.
All right, I'm pushing in. Oh, behind me on the ground
I'm just
floor.
going to screen watch off of Patrick's screen, to be honest.
Oh, the first message is in, everyone.
All right.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
here
wanted to
comes
mention
the-
that we've actually changed the way that we utilize
Yes.
resources here at the 343 Livestream studio, and this show is actually fueled by your notifications.
Yes.
Yeah,
I mean, judging by the messages, I don't know if it's a clean energy,
gosh, there's so many.
but
it's a dirty
Yes.
energy that we're using here. Yeah,
man.
it's the
Nice
entire
work, nice work.
studio, including every generator, is actually powered by
yeah.
by your notifications.
So if there's a matchmaking problem, it's actually their fault.
Yep. All right. Oh, grenades.
All right, let's see. So far, so good here.
Messages intensifies.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bravo.
Hey, no
Thanks,
problem.
Barvo.
You
If
got it.
only my
I gotta give a
if only
shout
my
out, of
gameplay
course.
was powered by community notifications.
Yeah. I'm not sure how good that would be. They got a lot coming in.
That's true.
Yeah. They're pushing
Grim.
in on the left side.
Oh.
All right, got him.
Oh, I
You
saw
like that
man.
nade?
Yeah. Don't stand on grenades.
Yeah, that didn't go too well. All right, here we go.
I like the Rex.
I think
Oh, man.
we've, by golly, I think we've lost it.
Okay.
It's close.
Get in
Oh.
there.
They're coming down the hill. They're coming down the hill.
Grim, you got it.
Go. I'm trying. I'm trying.
I'm just trying to buy us time here.
Yeah, so as you see, like, even though we're in this
Oh,
space,
okay.
you guys are
Trade is not
spawning up
necessarily
on this
good.
hill,
Right.
raining down fire on us now.
Right.
So the tables have turned.
Cool. And then you
Like, I-
spawned on the opposite side originally. Okay,
See,
cool.
now
cool.
I'm on top of this little armory alone.
I must say, it did feel good charging down the hill and somehow
Yeah.
getting away with it.
Get in the carbine.
Oh, there's a guy on top here just wreaking havoc on us. Two coming in the doorway. Got one.
Oh no, Warthog coming in.
Shot.
There we go.
Oh,
Grenade.
nope. Nice try, Warthog.
Watch
I think
up high.
we've really learned to embrace the notifications here. This is really your chance to get your name out there. If you've ever wanted to make a name for yourself in the Halo community and
Oh, hammer coming in.
haven't thought of any way to do it, this is the way to do it.
Oh,
no,
got
no,
you,
no,
Bravo.
no.
I traded. It was a trade, yeah?
That was a trade.
Respectable, my friend.
Yeah, very much.
Respectable.
Oh, BR time.
I know, right? Let's go ahead and see.
Come on now.
The struggle
We're doing
is
pretty
real.
well here.
3.5,
I have to say.
3.5.
Yeah, this is darn good.
Not too bad.
I expected a lot more from these guys.
Oh, famous last words.
Yep, I shouldn't have said anything.
You've ruined it.
Jeez.
The
All right, I made it over.
notifications
I made
start
it over.
killing us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rush my pancake. That's a good one. I like that. gamer tag.
Okay.
All right, weak inside. All right, wait.
I didn't know if that was a command or a notification.
No. That was
I just got
that
splashed.
was an
Oh
order.
man. I hate to
An order,
see it.
Spartan.
Order, Marine.
All right, hey, am I contesting if I'm outside? Not that I'm outside. I'm not. I have to be inside.
Yes.
Okay, I'm not doing well then.
Hey, you lost your armor.
Yeah, I
Oh,
was
so
gonna
now
say,
that I'm level 3,
that didn't.
now that I'm
that's
level
okay.
3,
All
I think
right.
I'm gonna bring in this wasp.
Yeah.
Oh, we should show Pat your screen.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna.
That's right. Wasp is level 3.
Better
You
get
can get it in super early.
Oh, it is also susceptible to gunfire.
That's what I hear about.
I'm not having it.
Yeah.
Oh,
The-
oh man.
Oh, there it goes.
That was a big explosion.
Speaking of,
These low end
so I
wasps
mean,
are-
tell me about. I mean, the obviously Sandbox
HDBR
Sandbox
time.
team has done a lot of work
done.
to get that wasp finally tuned.
Oh.
How do you
Oh,
feel about
man.
it at 3 cost?
It took a while to make it feel good.
Uh-huh.
At times it was super overpowered, at other times it was useless. So it took a lot of playtesting to really get it to this point where it's like, okay, it feels like, you can take it down with small arms fire, but it's still pretty strong.
Now,
at the same time.
I know I've seen a lot of community talk about like what kind of role does the Wasp hold versus the Banshee or
Yeah,
the
certainly.
Phaeton. I see you, Bro Pansky, on Twitter. I know what you want to know.
I would say it's pretty aptly named. Like, it's a wasp, so it packs a little bit of a punch. It kind of flits around. It has good mobility. Like, it's not quite the Phaeton. It can't just teleport, but it's a mobile hover-based vehicle for the UNSC.
Yeah.
But it, as Patrick said, like it can be easily taken down by small arms fire, and so we wanted something that was like balanced with its vitality while still being able to like throw down some fire.
Oh man. And also, because it's so weak, you can easily get swarms of these wasps,
Yeah.
in the air at once.
Oh, swarms. That's funny.
Yeah.
I like that.
Look at
Well
that.
done.
All right, so
All right, so yeah, we're on the
third
here.
So let's get those gates open.
I'm probably not helping just being in the air because
We got to
it's more
hold
fun.
this down.
All right, got one of the gates open so we can get some ground vehicles in.
Nope.
Go for the other one.
Yeah, I like the gates because it gives me kind of that old school Halo 3 high ground.
Oh man, those shots were
Yeah.
there.
Definitely
cool.
had some inspiration as a fan.
Back to the
We are fans
Halo
of
3
Halo,
beta times.
yeah. Oh,
Good memories indeed.
oh, that's a particularly
Pretty stacked
shiny
up on the right side.
ghost there.
All right, so they know we're stacked up on the right side.
Yeah, you
Split.
should.
Half of us go to the left side.
Screen watch.
Yeah, they're not pushing. They got
Oh,
a bunch
boy.
on our right now.
Yeah. Yeah, and we worked on really making this courtyard a bit more have interplay between attack and defense. So now the defenders have an area they can push out and kind of get a frontline defense going.
Just got
Oh, there
lost.
you go, that dub.
How are we
Yeah,
doing on the
that
left?
was you.
Not too well.
That was me. That was me.
We got a ghost in here.
Mean man.
Advanced sense.
All right, I hijacked the ghost, but I'm gonna need help killing this guy.
Oh, no, I got hung up, got hung
it's
up.
getting
That was
melted.
bad, that was bad.
Going down.
All right.
Okay.
Man.
Wow, that was quick.
And there goes the battle.
What were you guys doing?
It was
What were we doing?
flying.
Would you have
There's
a
a few.
controller?
There's a few things I wasn't doing. There's not much that I was doing, unfortunately. However,
Well, it was pretty
Yeah.
pretty one-sided battle.
one-sided, yeah.
I'd say our first defense was the most noble.
Can we have
Yeah.
a moment of silence for that outro, though? That's a pretty
this looks
outro.
That is a nice.
Yeah.
That is a nice.
I do love it.
Yeah.
Every time I get beaten that badly, I will enjoy that outro
You
just
will.
as much. That was fantastic. But okay, let's go ahead and take a look at exactly how that match went down. It was pretty.
Ooh, I'm almost
I'd say that was pretty
nervous.
darn quick. Of course, 6-16 for a Warzone Assault match, not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think we're going to keep you guys here because we're going to talk about some more things as well.
All right.
Yeah.
But let's see. Before we move on, any key takeaways from that match, or any things you guys also wanted to mention about Prospect before people dive in tomorrow?
Yeah, I guess like what Patrick was talking about sort of at the end when we were in the final stage of the match, how there's all that extra structure right outside the home base. Like, I think that one of the places that it benefited the most from this assault-driven map development was that that became such an interesting area to fight in. You know, like you have these pitched battles like outside and inside of the base, and instead of sort of just defending, that one doorway from those two big wide garage doors kind of thing, you have these battles on the outside. You have that outer concentric ring that people can kind of run around in, and there's like more protection for ghosts to sort of buzz around.
I think that's nice too, because no matter what side you're on, then every match plays a little bit different.
It totally does.
Rather than it's like, oh, well, I know at this stage, I know where I need to go stand.
Yeah.
And the
Let me
door
grab
I
my
need
fuel
to
rod
you
and
know,
just-
the door I need to control.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, and we reward players for pushing out that defense too. It kind of gives that buffer, pushes the spawn slightly,
Yeah.
so
Make sure
that
you
there's
guys
a little
make
bit
sure
more
you guys
time.
back out of matchmaking as well, as we're going to get ready for this next match in
yep.
just a
As
moment.
much as I want to play another.
I bet. We'll have to play
Nick's
some more
thirsty.
for sure. What's that?
He's thirsty.
Oh, I think it was next Thursday, because I'm
Yeah, I was like,
I'm
wow.
definitely down the game next Thursday
all right.
as well, for
do it.
certain. Cool, so we're going to go ahead and get ready for this next match. Go ahead and jump in.
Oh, you went all
Don't forget to send us your questions on Twitter using the hashtag Halo Livestream, tweet at Halo, and go ahead and send us. We'll make sure we got a crew here grabbing questions from you. We're going to give them to the devs.
some recs.
As well as I'm going to have Jeff answer a few of the questions as well, whether he knows the answers or not.
Oh, you'll get an answer.
Which I think will be quite enjoyable. And I actually do that in my day-to-day life as well.
That's like half our job
Just kind of
description.
throw questions
Really?
towards Jeff, see if he knows the answers. But next up, guys, I want to talk about boss refresh. You guys have taken a lot of feedback to make the boss refresh happen.
Yeah, totally.
We started talking about it a few weeks ago, actually, kind of unveiled the details of some of the new classes. But tell us, where does the boss refresh start? Where did that work kind of begin?
Yeah, I think the work really started with Warzone Firefight when they started putting in some of their dynamic random objectives. And so Nick here, spent a lot of time getting random bosses in. If you want to talk about that.
Yeah, so as he said, myself and David Garza and others, he was on, I think, for the PvE stream, and we did a lot of work for PvE and for getting dynamic encounters, choosing between random bosses and stuff like that, and so porting that work over and kind of building it out for regular Warzone was what we wanted to do, and so.
Now you say that it's not like a Control-C, Control-V.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's exactly what
that's
it was.
what I
You
read.
can just usually
That's what I read.
that's a
What kind of work is there involved?
It was a couple days of work.
bit?
Solid amount of code was written, basically to allow you to generate pick between pairs of bosses. You can sort of associate, here's the attack defender pair that are the hunter bosses, and here's the attacker defender pair that are the soldier bosses, and then let's randomly resolve when the game starts what all those are going to end up being. So when the game starts, the engine knows what's going to spawn, but you don't. So we pick it all at the beginning and then bring out the boss chain and then chunk through it. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. While we're jumping into this, any favorite new bosses that are on the way?
Yeah.
You want to go first, Nick?
Well, I love the grunt mech, but it's not just it's not a bandwagon. I promise. Since Halo 1, probably my favorite character in campaign was the grunts. Just the ridiculous lines, the Easter eggs surrounding them. They're just hilarious. It's the good comedic relief that you need.
I still watch YouTube videos of nothing but funny grunt.
Oh, the
lines.
grunt lines.
Oh yeah, the grunt lines are
it's absolutely
they're
incredible.
gold.
Yeah.
So when they brought out the grunt mech, a grunt piloting a bigger grunt,
It's too good, especially the animations, man.
It's also
they're
called
great.
the Goblin Jockey, which is just really fun to say. Ranks right up there with Trousers and Rabbit.
Exactly.
mentioning it.
So, all right, let's match.
I think my new favorite boss is actually a new one we haven't even shown yet. We haven't talked about
Not
it yet.
announced?
Yeah, it's on Attack on Sanctum. I'll say that much.
Okay, so
Fans of some Halo lore.
Secrets.
Yeah, fans of some Halo lore might be
all right,
super
well,
happy.
So yeah, I
But
don't know if
but one I will talk about is the new Hunter Ultra, the White Hunter.
So
So
cool.
not only
They're
is
just
it-
so cool.
Not
know,
only is he
they're
super cool and
awesome.
super powerful, he's paired with a blue hunter. So we have that multicolor hunter pair that we saw back in Halo 3 ODST,
Right.
and also he's faster, shoots while he's moving. It's a lot different fight than just a stronger hunter, which is awesome.
Yeah, that was the other thing with the boss refresh that we're doing is we have the randomization going on, which we're super excited about, but also the addition of mythic bosses, which are really neat because that was kind of came dovetailed from the fact that our character team has been doing a ton of work and learning how to build bigger, badder bosses. And they're like, hey, we can make some harder stuff. And they're like, you down for a harder boss? So yeah, we made the mythic bosses, and it's a great way to culminate a match. And so we'll definitely see it on
I was going to say, we're going to be playing Raid on Apex 7
also,
right now.
you'll kind of see that we're able to touch some other things too. Like I edited this beach encounter. Now you get some Marines kind of fighting. The beach front is a lot
a
more.
little bit of silent cartographer vibes.
Of course, yeah.
I think that's one of my favorite aspects of
So
the
now you
whole,
can see like some fire in this intro shot.
Yeah.
It's pretty
gonna be hot.
cinematic. It's awesome.
Yeah, I think it's one of my favorite aspects of the whole basically project with the boss refreshes. It now takes these maps that you've kind of, again, you've got a pattern on and you know the experience, but now it really changes it up.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like an old friend in a new suit.
I'm telling you, especially the silent cartographer opening, just the feel you get every time you hit down on the beach. I mean, you said it just now. I mean, you still get it when you hit down like that.
That's
and you
great.
kind of pick your targets as you sprint, as you run across. Yeah, way too cool.
The Marines are always very happy to see
Yeah,
you,
to
too.
tee this up, of course, we're playing Raid on Apex 7.
Hey there, Spartan.
Yeah, huh? Hi, Spartan. Nothing going on today.
We got Spartans here.
So this time we happen to get the Hunter Elder pair again, but that's not always the case now. Sometimes Prometheans will be in control of the Spire, which is pretty awesome.
Fighting their own little battle before ours starts.
Oh, I just Spartan charged that guy. We should probably get rid of it.
So yeah, walk us through when we start to see certain new foes popping up.
Yeah, absolutely. And those of you that play the true Warzone grinders, I'm sure you'll know immediately like when the new bosses come out, but I'll key you guys in. Patrick here is like a dictionary for boss times. When I play with him online, I'm like, hey Patrick, what boss is coming up?
I need something.
Yeah, that's true.
I need something like that.
Yeah,
Patrick friend.
so we're still at every 2 minutes like we were before. Felt like it was a pretty good pace, but we definitely were looking at how can we, make these more dynamic, kind of change it up each match. So let's see what we get in 45 seconds.
Gotta grab those hunters. Let's go.
Oh, so we're gonna get a new encounter right here.
Let's go.
Reload.
So if you get it, so the beaches in front of each home base are dropping off range
Close match,
squad
though.
right
Almost
now.
just got a fastball on that guy.
One of my absolute favorite medals.
Bing! That's so nice.
That and perfect.
You've got like at least 2 or 3 of those, right?
Oh,
Begins.
at least.
All right,
Oh,
let's
man.
see.
You are on my
I mean,
team
I've seen
now.
them gotten.
Oh,
I see them when I'm watching the HCS.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I know that they're possible.
Oh man, yeah. Definitely worked on giving each boss more minions as well to make them feel more like an encounter than just a boss, with a couple of guys. Definitely been reading a lot of feedback on the forums, looking at what people are wanting, trying to implement as much as I could in this boss refresh. And after this boss refresh, I'm always going to be looking for feedback to try and make this as good as possible also.
I'm particularly excited. I don't know if anybody caught on to it, but I mentioned when I was talking about last week's community update that we hadn't revealed all.
Oh my God, there's a wasp swarm.
Everything that's in this update just yet, and really that last item is some newness that's coming. So I think we're going to let it be a surprise tomorrow, right? Is that the plan?
I think so.
Yeah.
Cool.
That sounds good.
Pretty excited about it.
I think so. As
It's
well.
nice in this day and age to still have some surprises.
You might be wondering if I spawn back at the home base, and the answer is yes. And I do not mean to do it at all.
Yep, that happens to the best of us.
Bravo is now looking for a cheap flight to the Spire.
Oh, I got my flight.
Uh-oh.
And a darn good angle, I must say.
Oh, almost got the board on that guy.
Great.
Man cannons.
And the shoulder bash!
Future of public transportation. I'll take this.
I'm gonna try for the Spire.
Peek up there, I got one.
Oh, no.
Jeez.
Oh, Patrick, are you the...
Oh, still got it.
Oh, it looks like we got some Prometheans in the caves.
Incoming Prometheans in the caves.
Oh, he's a bad man.
Oh, jeez.
He's a bad man.
I had
boy,
that
oh boy.
coming. I had that coming.
Got him. Got you.
Oh, yeah. I like that trade.
Yeah, that was good.
Perfect caster.
Now, one thing with something like the boss refresh and something that maybe not a lot of people think of is you know, and we kind of joked about it, how easy or not it is. What are some of like the dependencies that you have to think of when you're like, okay, it's not just, oh, drop new boss here. It's where are they? Like you said, the minions, maybe when in the game they happen.
Right.
What are some of the dependencies that you have to take into account there?
Yeah, I mean, looking at the mode itself, trying to find that fine balance between, you know, team play that teams can really coordinate to creating something that's a bit more chaotic and fun, right? Finding that ebb and flow between our bosses was super important in this boss refresh.
Yeah.
Before, it was leaned a little bit on the crazy side sometimes, and a lot of people commented on that, you know, having it hard to control the space to take down a boss. So we focused a lot more on looking for areas that players could get their team together, coordinate, and, you know, make it harder for the other team to steal that boss kill.
Now I have just jumped in a particularly shiny ghost.
Oh. I just got to level 4, so hopefully I can do that soon.
Jeez, man, I'm not
Oh,
having any
man.
look at this.
All right.
No.
So our first legendary, legendary boss is coming in. I think everyone's
get
gonna
away
want to go
from
to
me.
the beach right now. Let me
Oh.
tell you.
Oh, yeah?
Just
Oh, yeah.
you know, just a hunch.
Yeah, just a hunch.
Just a hunch. Also, you're going to see we also retuned all of the victory point values for all of our bosses.
Oh, that's kind of big news.
Yeah, definitely. So legendary bosses are now 100 points instead of 150, while mythics are 200.
Okay.
And so that kind of helps also with balance. Like,
Oh boy.
you have
Gruntfall.
you've got that the regular
Oh.
bosses, you know, your just standard gray bosses, those are now equal to 1/4 of a legendary as opposed to 1/6.
Yeah.
So, you know, there's a little additional weighting for those as well to, you know, further
crap.
incentivize boss control.
Oh no.
Oh no, you got boarded.
I have got to get
Oh,
to the
saw
beach.
that
that
happen.
was.
I killed him for you. Oh,
Yes,
but-
thank
but
you.
bad. But
Avenge
bad.
me.
Oh, we
I
didn't,
avenged
you
you.
didn't even mention who's on
Sweet
which
brother.
team.
Oh yeah, I'm on blue team.
I'm on blue.
Red.
I'm on red.
All right, let's do
I
it.
am
so
on
me and you,
not
Pat.
blue.
Inside versus outside.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I gotta see this guy.
I'm laying into this mech right now.
Yeah. Wasps are flying over. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Man, I love
Folks,
the I
especially-
love the
Fantastic.
dialogue.
No!
Especially
I know.
fans of grunts will definitely want to keep an ear out for while you're getting shot, typically. But for some of the things that the jockeys will say, because there's some pretty funny VO that's
Oh,
been
man.
recorded.
I'm down.
The second I got a glimpse at him, I got on the receiving end of a hammer.
It's
Yeah, I
kind
saw
of
that.
crazy how mobile it is. Like, it's
yeah.
like, oh, he's
He's got
jumping.
hops.
Oh, it's like 100 feet
especially-
away.
He's got mad hops.
One thing I don't think we put out was the demo right of him, like, kind of with his different firing types and everything. I'm going for it.
Yeah, he's
Get it,
actually
get it, get it,
got
get it, get it.
one of
I
our
believe in
bigger ability sandboxes. I mean, he can throw a lot of stuff at you.
Yeah, the character team did an awesome job building him.
Oh, goodness.
And that was actually the source of it. We had a little bit of a kind of mini hackathon in the studio. Some different teams got to work on a project that interested them, and this was some of the character team guys got together and they're like, you know what, we like grunts, and we think there should be a grunt boss.
If you guys want to read tons more about the Grunt Mech, head to Waypoint and you check out the latest
he's
community
getting weak.
update.
He's
It's
getting weak.
Warzone Firefight preview. You can read all about this guy.
Now's the time.
Very abstract.
go.
Very abstractly titled.
Yes.
Oh God,
Jeez.
Oh man.
it's not gonna happen.
Is he down?
I
Is he
got a
down
bad
yet?
feeling.
No, we got a little more shooting. But that fuel rod's gonna be big.
Oh, no, 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 no. I see it disappearing.
Let's go.
No.
We got it.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
How's it feel, right?
Well,
No,
to be honest, he
it's-
was so fast
it's
the way
fun
he
when
jumped
we
across
get
the
it.
map.
But you can see now, like the game.
I know, he's so
compared to what's in live right now. The game is a lot closer.
What did you? Yes, it certainly is. What did you kill him with?
I did not land a killing blow. I
Oh,
was
but you
kinda-
you felt that
I
it
felt the
appropriate
need-
to talk
yes.
the crap for
Yes,
Yeah,
I
the
it's
did.
Yes.
a team game.
Yeah, it's a team game,
Team
bravo.
game.
I'm just
There's 11 other players.
after choking on that.
A little salty.
We got a Temple Ghost here. Who's in the Temple Ghost?
I need to level up.
roll
I'm doing
together.
terrible this round.
One thing too, if
Oh, we're doing tricks.
if players are getting harassed by wasp, there's
Lands
weak
it.
points on it. If you
That's-
fire
Yeah.
the vents.
If you
still
shoot
got
at
it.
those
That was nice.
rotors, you're gonna
Yeah.
do a lot more damage.
Hey, all your weapons are out of ammo.
Yes, yes. You know, sometimes I just like to take in the scenery.
Honestly, that's impressive that you stayed alive that long to throw down that much fire. So
This has always been my
Nice,
issue.
Matt.
Is I'll be playing multiplayer and everyone else is like, the rockets are up, and I was like, what is this Forerunner structure used for?
Someone built this.
Yeah, someone built
What
this.
is the purpose behind
It
it?
is not a natural
Long range.
Oh, wait, this hunter is mad at me.
I'm
Oh,
actually still alive with no ammo, and now I'm not picking up any
flanks.
weapons on
oh
purpose.
Nick.
A double.
There it is.
So another thing I want to call out
I'm not gonna pick up
that's
any
new to
weapons.
this update that I'm pretty excited about,
just
being one of
parkour.
those min-maxers, is we did a personal score pass in update. And so, we all know the personal
I don't
score.
want to look at that.
If you guys could switch to, or if whoever's on camera wants right now, oh yeah, me. So this is the personal score column, and you see those are a lot bigger values than we've had in the past, and so that basically takes in a whole lot of new things into account as far as what's going on with in the game. And so we try to reward pretty much all actions with some amount of personal score. And so yeah, you'll just see that reflect a lot more of your actions in game, and you'll get a better tracking of.
Right, and I don't think we had talked about the personal score update yet, right?
No, we haven't.
Oh, the ninja! Let's go!
Oh boy, I forgot.
I'm
This
gonna have to
Promethean
watch
brings
that
in
later.
reinforcements.
Yeah.
I know the internet will help me with that. Actually, I didn't think it was a
it's-
delayed
it's being,
ninja.
it's being clipped
It's
right
being
now.
clipped
Right now.
all over the
I
internet.
appreciate that.
It's,
Hey, that's what I
it's
signed.
already been gift on our Halo.
That's what I signed up for, man. That's what happens.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I think you were on my head for a brief second.
I was.
'Cause there was- yeah.
it was a delay.
Because there was no
right.
melee, and I thought I was safe.
Oh, they're taking
and
the
then it
spire.
came in.
Bravo.
What's that?
They're taking the spire.
Well, let's go.
I'm taking this fire.
Let's go.
No, no, no.
I like Rob was like, well, let's go. Why didn't you just say something? All you had to do was ask.
Come on, Nick. Yeah, what's up?
Did it to me. Here we go.
Like sometimes I'm like, was that a grenade? Boom.
I gave you
Yes.
the challenge.
Yeah,
Out of
you did.
respect.
I want one of those new temple vehicles. Temple Ghost. Let's go.
I think it's
Have
time
we
to
talked
break
about
out a
what the
sniper
temple
rifle.
vehicles do yet?
We've showed them.
Yeah, but did we actually say
I don't
what
think
they
we have.
do?
I think it's Nornfang
Let's talk
o'clock.
about them.
So it's a lot better for these drive-bys now, since you can now shoot while boosting,
Yes.
which is super cool.
And or annoying.
Yes.
A Banshee sort of just landed on my head, but there was no one inside of it. So
I don't know.
Oh
if
my
there's-
God,
I
it's
don't know if
also
there's a lot
faster.
of sorta with the land on the head.
Oh no. Oh boy, this is not good.
Hate to see it. Didn't go well.
Bravo, they're taking the spire back. What's going on?
I'm
Yeah,
here.
Get it. Get it.
Don't get it twisted. We're here.
Got it.
That didn't go well for us, huh? Jeez, man.
All right.
I've been on the receiving end of
shoot.
several
Oh,
rounds.
look who's joined us from Art.
Good morning.
It's nice
good
to see you.
Norning. I can't get
That was an
my
original.
Nornfang because
Also, if you look at my perspective, there's these orange and blue crawlers now. We did a
is really
whole
sad.
pass on color around all of our bosses now.
Please
This
give me
boss
my
refresh as
Nornfang.
well, including this orange and blue knight.
We gotta see this guy.
I absolutely love that color palette for the new Promethean.
Yeah, we really wanted
Yeah.
to make sure that it was really clear how strong a boss was and minions when you're going in to fight. So Prometheans go from white to orange to blue.
Oh.
Oh man, that sniper. Oh, it's a Nornfang too. Well, I'll take that. It goes from white to blue and orange to red and gold. And then our new Covenant color spectrum goes from blue to red to white.
That excites me because that's some old school Covenant
Oh, yeah.
color scheming.
I feel
Right,
you. I
right
feel you
there.
on that.
yeah, absolutely.
I love that minor, major, ultra transition there.
Terrible news. I failed with this fire. I was running a covert operation while you were on the beach. It didn't go well.
I still believe in you.
Thank you.
It's the shirt.
It is the shirt. I'm powered by the shirt. I've also got to give a shout out to Sean once again, Boygos, who sent me this this shirt that he handcrafted, presumably by hand.
I think that's what handcrafted.
I heard he stitched it.
Well, that's why I had to say. none of-
Handcrafted by foot.
Oh. Whatever you're into, I suppose.
Well, you know, old school sewing machines are actually powered by foot.
That's true.
Oh.
That's true. That's true.
Dang.
Got a
There
little
you go.
singer action?
A little bit of singers.
Yeah, a little bit of singer.
But I got to shout out to him. He sent us a copy of his Halo 4 LE to get signed. He didn't have the Halo 5 limited edition, so Sean, we're going to be sending you not only your Halo 4 limited
Am I
edition.
gonna do it to you,
steelbook,
Patrick?
Yes, you are.
Oh yeah, we got to hook him
signed,
up.
but
Nope,
but
your
a Halo
Banshee
5
friend's gonna do it.
a Halo 5 steelbook signed as well, plus a bunch of other goodies. So thank you so much for it. Trade! I got the trade. I picked
right.
up a Nornfang, hit the
Let's,
double no
let's
scope
do
into
some
the
lost
Banshee.
action, yeah.
But of course, that's not on the stream. Nope.
Lost in history.
That's my
Oh,
life. Didn't happen.
It's like it didn't even happen.
Didn't happen.
I'm so much better with the Spirit of Fire skin on my AR, which actually has, it's just a very aspirational skin.
All right. Banshee
does
Raiders are on the beach right now.
All right, we're gonna do this here. Enemy core vulnerable. Let's do it. Give him the core fake out.
My favorite boss of our buddy Drew Benz on the channel scene, big Raiders fan.
I mean, we could go for it, but don't you want to see what comes at 18 minutes?
I do. Let's see what comes at 18 and win the game.
Okay, I like that. How's that sound?
That's really selfish.
What? No, it's not.
Yeah.
We're showing everyone. We're showing everyone what comes at 18 minutes, and then we're also going to win the game.
Okay. I mean, if it's for everybody else, we could show them 18 minutes and we could win.
Or we could win.
Right. Well, that's
looks like
why we're
it's
here.
gonna be a battle.
Yeah.
That's why I have a Banshee Ultra.
Oh,
Oh, is it now?
beautiful words.
I know.
I mean, just about anything that starts with Banshee is great for me.
Oh boy.
Gonna troll around.
Oh, Wasp
capture this
versus a
fire.
Phaeton is not a good fight. Not gonna lie.
Do a little capture business.
Oh. All right, jumping out.
Alright,
This Wasp.
let's
Nope.
go.
Give me the hug.
Okay, we lost everything. I think I'm going to get the least valuable player as well as least contributions award for this one.
Let's see.
Who do we got?
Let's see here. I'm saved up.
Oh, boom.
For a sniper.
Oh, I hear that.
Oh boy.
I heard that noise and it scared me.
This is not good. This is not good.
No, no. Oh, got him off there.
Oh, gotcha.
Wait, I just got Norm fanged out of a Banshee.
Okay.
It happens.
Yeah, that's how.
Apparently.
That's.
I want to say payback.
What are your
Nick.
symptoms?
I want to say payback, Nick, but it
Called a
doesn't
wicked
quite
case
make
of
up
the
for
dead.
the
Shock.
doesn't quite make up for the ninja.
One day.
Let's see, what else can we talk about this? I mean, there's so much that went into this boss refresh.
I know, it's true.
Oh,
Well, you're sort of asking about what is tricky about,
Oh, baby.
like what else goes into, making random boss pairs and things like that. But a big thing to consider is that,
Dude, I'm going on a spree here, Lennox, and you're missing everything. It's a conspiracy, man.
but
Jeez.
But you know, if they put the camera over on you.
It's over now, man. I was hitting really dumb Nornfang no-scope cross map.
But to my point was just that
He's like, that was great. Shut up.
Onto the stream. You have to figure out when you're picking two pairs to randomly resolve between is like, are they equally balanced? Is one harder or the other? Because it's impossible for two completely different boss encounters to be completely equal. So you kind of have to do your best and try and pair the ones. It's apples and oranges, but you try and find the same size apples and oranges, so to speak. And there's a lot of designer brains that goes into that. This guy sitting next to me knows what I'm talking about.
oh yeah.
Would you say that are there any like with the new refresh has your favorite map maybe changed?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
I looked at each map in a way to not just refresh the bosses, but kind of refresh the identity as well in terms of what types of bosses. Apex 7, I think, definitely has that exploration feel to it. You're going around the island a lot more, kind of hunting bosses a bit. Oh boy. Oh boy. So, huge Promethean encounter right now at the crossroads. Let's see. Arc, there's a lot of places that we weren't using, so we added a bunch of bosses to a lot more locations. No, Snow Zone, or Stormbreak, it's a much more entrenched encounters.
That's particularly cool about Escape from Arc 2 because that very well may be probably the most familiar.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. And especially to someone that was, here for pre-production, Patrick and I know, like, Arc was one of the first maps that we ever created. As you know, that
Oh,
was
I
the one
remember
we
it
showed.
being
We played a
like,
lot of
yes, just
All right.
Well, yeah, we
really
showed it
simple
at
shapes.
We showed it
Yeah.
at E3 and all that kind of stuff, and so it's like I've played probably about 500 games on Arc, and so to come back to Arc after all that and to have
man.
a fresh experience was awesome.
Oh, we took it.
The
We took
takedown,
the
baby.
lead.
Oh,
What's going
no.
on?
Was it on stream? Nope, it doesn't matter.
Time for a big showdown.
Dude,
right
how
for
about
the
that?
end.
I've redeemed myself slightly.
It's about to get real.
Oh no, he hijacked me. What is this?
We do have the Spire though, so we have that going for us.
Let's go.
Mr. Graham.
Lots of temple
go.
bosses right now.
Let's do this.
And then, what was it? Oh yeah, Battle of Noctis, I think is probably going to be the most different out of all of the boss refresh maps. And I don't want to spoil why that is. More secrets.
Wow. You and your secrets.
He does love them.
Oh, you know, it's coming out tomorrow. Gotta keep
Yeah,
surprising.
we have to wait so long.
Jeez. I'm panicking, man. We need to win this game.
It's coming down the wire.
Too much pressure. All right,
Oh,
Spire is packed.
Get it.
Absolutely
There we go.
packed.
There we go.
Come here.
Get out of here.
Oh, is somebody using that new beam rifle?
Oh, what was that?
What?
What type of beam rifle?
Oh, I believe that's a. It fires bolts of nostalgia.
No, man. Okay, look at this score. Look at this score. My gosh. All right,
Not gonna
898
lie,
to
bro.
870.
We can catch
I'm
this.
screen cheating a little bit.
This is
'cause
some-
When you're on stream, I just know where you are.
All right, good to know that you're cheating.
Oh, try for that.
All right, here we go.
You take this. I can take this.
Whoa.
Oh boy.
That
Still,
was
what's our?
Come on, let's go.
Boy,
let's
we-
do some things.
Oh, this is a.
Do we have any more bosses?
What is that?
Do
Sniper.
we have anything else incoming?
No, I think it's all down to
Oh, never mind.
the kills. I was gonna say. But you
Where
don't
they at,
sound
though?
Optimistic.
No. I'm gonna go and explore this Forerunner structure and wonder who built it again.
I don't know. All I know is that Rob and I are winning right now.
Oh,
You know,
no, the melee
It's
should
good
have.
to let the guests
I
feel good.
absolutely should have meleeed there. Absolutely should have.
Make
do
it
it.
time to break out
Let's
the
do it.
spanker and start shooting some of these vehicles down.
There we go.
There we go.
No time to waste. Come on, Pat, let's do it.
Yeah, I'm trying to see where these other fools are. Oh,
I'm
There
not
it
seeing
is.
any. Not much by Spire, huh?
Ooh.
Where at?
yeah, they're on the Spire.
Oh, they are. Okay.
I also have a
Yeah, I saw
Spanker
that.
Prime.
Appreciate that.
Boom! Boom!
This is getting incredibly close.
No,
Yeah.
I'm shredded by Grim. It was Grim.
Yes. Yes.
It was
This
him.
is
Yes.
far too uncomfortable, man.
Ooh, I'll take a whiplash and a spanker just because.
Oh.
Oh, come on, fire. Fire.
Shit, I'm really close.
Oh, man.
Come on.
All right. That might be it. No, I think.
Yep.
Yep. I think that
Okay.
was it.
So
Gosh,
who do we
darn
call
it.
as a W?
That's 9-4 to 9-23 when the game ended.
Yeah, but we had
it's
two
not-
bases.
It's not over.
I don't know. 9-4 to 9-23 when the game ended. I don't think we're gonna finish that game.
All right.
I don't know. I think we'll have to see. Is that the last game we have you guys on for?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe
it is.
so. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's been
Well,
It was fun.
I guess
though.
we can discuss it later.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming out.
thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you for
Too
having us.
good.
really
Too
appreciate
good.
it.
Yeah, I think some people are super stoked about the boss refresh.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to talk about a lot more about Attack on Sanctum later, which is going to be fantastic. Prospect looks awesome. I didn't get to see much of the map. I spent a lot of it in respawn screen. So I'm going to actually have to really learn the ropes tonight.
But you appreciate
before-
the art.
Yes, it looked fantastic. I'm going to have to run around it tonight on one of these dev kits before it comes
Yeah,
out
we hopped
tomorrow.
in this morning and did a little.
That's the way to do it, just
business.
so it look like I know where I'm going tomorrow when the update drops. But guys, so awesome having you on the show.
Thanks,
Thank you so
Thanks
much.
again.
Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
you guys
Yeah.
take care.
Thanks,
Yeah,
guys.
you too.
All right, Jeff. Next up, I have to say, first of all, that map looks fantastic. Boss refresh looks exciting. There'll be even more things that I struggle with while trying to eliminate them.
Yeah.
I'd say I
We're committed to adding, new things to struggle with.
Yeah, for me, mostly. But the boss refresh looks fantastic. I have to say, I had a few fine plays that game, which is rare, and I had a few times where I got embarrassed pretty bad, which was which is pretty darn good. But I had one mythic takedown that I felt pretty good about.
There you go.
Warmed my heart. How was your match?
I did survive for like 3 minutes with both weapons with no ammo. It was an accident at first, and then I just took it as a challenge. Those the temple vehicles, they're super cool.
Yeah,
and
you
I love the
roasted me
way
once, I
that.
think in a Phaeton as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The Helios Phaeton is so good. It's so good.
I got roasted pretty good. Cool. All right, don't forget to send us your questions using the hashtag Livestream to @Halo on Twitter.
Yep.
Grim and I, thank you so much for joining us for this Halo live stream. It is the biggest stream. Let's see, we got to make sure we back out of matchmaking here. It is the biggest stream we've had, longest stream probably. We're going to end up going pretty long today. So we hope you're comfy. We thank you for joining us. It's also going to be the biggest Halo 5 update since release. The Warzone Firefight update. It comes out tomorrow, so thanks for checking out all of the goodness inside. We have a lot of content to show you yet today, a lot of special guests. But first, let's go ahead and take a look at some of our favorite community clips. This is our multiplayer showcase, one of my favorite parts of the show. This is part 1 here. We'll go ahead and pull up a few of those. The first one is going to be coming from special delivery by a live dinosaur. Looking forward to checking out this clip. And here it is.
I didn't even know they had that.
Have you seen any of these clips yet, Jeff?
I haven't.
All right, so this is
coming
fresh.
in cold.
Here we go. This is fresh for us as well, of course, throwing down the upgraded caster. Throws down the shot. Oh, this is going to be darn good. Wow, and then lets it rain down. Way too. We'll watch that one more time because that is quite good.
That is.
I mean, this is planned. This is premeditated. Here
The problem is it.
right on the bumper.
See, no one sees it coming.
What do you say the
because
problem
it's
is?
the Arctic. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it let it
Oh.
hide it in the Arctic. That is well done.
It's like he upgraded its own weaponry.
He did.
That's
That is
incredible.
A new, next level stuff. I certainly wouldn't. Everything do that.
I don't even know.
Uni, have you ever done that? No. Not even Unishek
I
has
wouldn't
done
even
it,
be able
folks.
to do that on
Unishek
accident.
was a sticky dead expert in Halo 4, if I recall. He had some sticky dead antics. This is not too dissimilar from the sticky dead antics. So well done, a live dinosaur. Next up is from Let's Hammer It Out from a Chumbawamba 54. Shout out to the mid-90s band.
Nice. He gets knocked down, he gets right back up again.
That's right. My man hits the double. Let's see. Looks like there's going to be a lot of hammer going down in the core. Looks like picks up the triple. Not bad. Another.
He was just
these
sitting
are
there.
Sitting
It's like making a
mongoose
TV dinner.
ducks. Yes, indeed. And then goes for the. Look at this. Boom.
Oh, that's.
Let's count them.
Wow.
Let's see. We got one swing. All right. Picks up a single. 2 swings for the dub. 3 swings. This is really. How many licks does it take? 4 swings there as he goes through. It's going to be 5. And I think he's going to end it in 6, 7, 8, if I'm not mistaken. One more, and then one more again. Yes, indeed.
I like that
8
quick
swings.
boost. I like that quick boost.
We never
back
knew
over
how
the core.
long it took to get to the core. It is 8 swings.
8
It's
swings.
That magical number. That is all you need.
3 licks, 8 swings.
You learned it here. Next up is Hijack Hijinks from a Glitch Head. Let's go ahead and take a look at this clip as well. We haven't seen this one, so. Oh, I have an idea. I know what's coming here. Let's see. Off the crane. Little shifty move. Wow. First of all,
whoa,
Banshee
okay.
stole- Oh, we got it.
I'm actually already confused.
Yeah, no, we're going to watch it a few more times. No. Is that a double hijack?
I'm still not sure if
Holy
there are 2
crap.
or 7 Banshees involved.
All right, hold up. We're going to see. I don't know how much can we slow this down, guys in the back. Let's see if we can. We stop. Yeah, let's go ahead now. So off the crane, first of all, hits
stretch
the backside alley-oop fish brain off the crane.
That's.
Well executed.
This is like one of those old Bird Jordan commercials.
Oh, wait, let's see. This is. Wait, look at this. Gets in the second one.
I'm
then
still
from
confused.
here-
It got
Holy-
more confusing.
And then grabs the third one.
What?
He's touched all the Banshees you
It's
see
like
on your screen, folks.
Cirque du Soleil
Oh,
hijack.
it is.
It's
Cirque to hijack. All right, one more time in
it
normal
doesn't
speed.
work, yeah.
At normal speed, this is it. Hijack hijinks, aptly named. Boom. Cranky off the crane. Doubles back. Bails. We go into like a slip space
it's like
time
he's
portal
just
for a
test
second.
driving each one. Like,
Yep.
no,
Nope.
yeah,
And does he-
okay,
yep.
no.
And then flies off with this one.
Someone really likes that commendation.
Glitchhead. Fantastic work. My heavens. Quite a play. Quite a play.
That's interesting.
All right, next up, we're going to talk about some of the newest stuff going down in the Halo community, as well as some news. By the way, those are some of the best multiplayer clips I've seen.
That was great.
Well done. Well done to all of you who sent in your stuff, of course. Don't forget, you can send us your clips, your questions, everything. Just use the hashtag Halo Livestream.
I wouldn't be able to do that thing in a Banshee, like with a group of friends
I
trying.
don't know. Anyone who just saw me playing Warzone knows that I won't be able to do it. I couldn't even fly that first Banshee, let alone
I
jump
can't
from-
hijack a base off of that.
Man, that was fantastic. Let's talk about Halo Wars 2. Beta just ended. You've been
Yeah.
following quite a bit. It was quite an awesome week.
Yeah, Halo Wars 2 was great, obviously. If you guys don't know, we had a really cool showing with Halo Wars 2, an absolutely incredible trailer by our friends at Blur Studio. And the beta was super successful. It's been really cool to watch the forums and see kind of the amalgamation of all the old school Halo Wars fans coming out of the woodwork to to test things out. But then new fans who maybe weren't on the 360, just getting to 1 or just kind of coming into RTS. I remember that was Halo Wars, the original one, was kind of my first real RTS experience, which is really, really nice that it was so accessible and wrapped in, the
Friendly wrapper.
Halo, yes, the friendly Halo universe wrapper.
Yes, of course.
It was fantastic. And like we kept the leaderboards going. You and I were keeping track of them, and Young Burke. Young Burke.
Put up some stats.
If you are out there,
he's out there. Presumably, I mean, he was playing Halo Wars 2 just a few years ago.
I mean, he made it. He may have died. I don't know. Like, it was astounding. Over 400 wins. I think he was averaging
insane.
his average match length time was like 9-10 minutes.
It was.
It was.
So at least it was quick and
absolutely insane.
painless for those on the receiving end. But what was his win percentage? 90.
Oh, it was like
98%?
92.3. I think what it was.
It's wild.
Yeah,
Young Burke.
That whole top 10 though, that was a cool to watch. That kind of jockeying from really close.
And at the end, he was playing Banished the most, right? That was still his most played.
Yeah, it was interesting because I think Banished took 2 or 3 of the top 10 spots, but they took the number 1 spot.
Yeah, interesting layout for sure, without a doubt. Also, I think we have the trailer, so just in case you missed it, we have the Halo Wars 2 cinematics trailer. We're going to roll that.
I will watch this all day. We can roll it 10 times.
Just beautiful. Chills when I saw it during the Xbox briefing. I'm sure it'll speak for many of you at home.
The visuals, the music, it's a next generation Mad World.
It is. It's too good. Let's also talk about the HCS Pro League. Of course, many of you have been following along with the first ever HCS Pro League, following the 8 teams in North America as well as the 6 teams in Europe, and it's been quite a show so far. Of course, CLG just drawing their first loss, of course, which is really exciting for the league, as well as I'm sure many of you at home are now excited to see exactly what's going to happen at the finals, just because for a while it was a foregone conclusion, right? CLG is on top of the world.
It all started, man. Those chinks in the armor, that NV-CLG match.
Yeah. We saw him bleed a bit, right? And I saw comments on Waypoint as well as Reddit. If it bleeds, we can kill it. And CLG has fallen. So I do believe we have the CLG NV rematch this week is the match of the week for this week. So make sure you do not miss that. It's going to be fantastic. You can watch matches, of course, every Thursday and Friday at twitch.tv/Halo. For more on the HCS Pro League, make sure you head to halo.gg. You can plug in right now. It's not too late to start following the season and see which teams are going to make it to those finals events, which are coming up in just a bit.
Perfect time, actually, with the lineup shakeups that kind of happened recently.
Exactly.
Good time to jump in.
Yeah, also, of course, Remy, quite a performance as well in his recent matches, so congrats to him as well. Wanted to give him a shout out. Next up, we got to talk about, of course, the HCS Pro Team Skin. Series 1 is coming with Warzone Firefight. So those are going to be available on Xbox.com. They're also going to be coming to the in-game store at a later date. Now, the most exciting thing about this, for me, coming from, of course, a lot of time spent in the competitive Halo community, is really one of the main goals of these skin packs is to have the a split of these proceeds go straight to the team. So when you buy these packs, you're supporting your favorite teams directly. If you buy EG pack, a portion of that split portion actually is going straight to the EG guys. So These skins look fantastic. Our designers in-house worked through a concept phase with the organizations. We worked together on the designs. They approved them, and now you see the Optic Gaming Magnum right there. But EG, CLG, and Optic Gaming will all have their Series 1 skins coming out with the Warzone Firefight release. You can look for links on web. Once again, you can catch them on the Xbox.com marketplace, and they will be coming to the in-game store at a later date.
I'm torn. Who are you going to rock?
I know I haven't even thought about
like
that yet.
emblem of one, Magnum of another, AR of another.
Speaking of, on your screen, you see we also have some brand new HCS skins as well. We got the white BR, it's so clean. We got the blue BR.
It's like a gun in uniform.
Yeah, we also have the red Magnum that you just saw, as well as the red BR. Those look real good. Of course, I'm going to buy each of the skin packs. It's a really cool opportunity. I mean, there's a lot of ways to support your favorite players, right? There's ways to donate, things like that. But actually being able to throw their weapon skins, their emblems, of course. There's an emblem, an AR, and a Magnum included in each pack.
Yeah, this puts the pro in proceeds.
So
man.
being able to, my man, that was fine work. And I have to say, I don't know which one I'm going to rock just yet. Definitely going to pick them all up. Got to support those. Got to support all three of the teams and the fantastic work that those guys are doing. But I don't know which one I'm going to don just yet. We'll have to see.
Maybe they should fight for it. So who?
I think they literally will in the HCS Pro League. But I don't want to be a front runner. We'll talk about it later.
Okay, that sounds good.
Maybe I'll do one emblem, one AR, and one Magnum. I'm set.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's a great idea.
Favoritism here. They look fantastic. Make sure you grab them. More team weapon skins, of course, and a lot of other different skins are going to be on the way. Those are in the works right now as we speak. We got to talk about what's going on this weekend, though. It's a pretty packed week. We're here streaming today.
Yes.
Tomorrow, Warzone Firefight drops, and come Thursday, we are
leaving on a jet plane.
That's it. We are headed down to RTX, sunny Austin, Texas. Now, this is a very special event for the Halo community and us at 343. We had to miss last year's RTX, I believe, because they were the same weekend as Gamescom in Germany. So we had to head to Germany across the pond, and we had to miss all the festivities at RTX. So it really feels like a little bit of a homecoming for us. Because this is the largest, kind of.
It's such a great Halo event.
It is. It's fantastic.
Too. Like it's not just a gaming event in and of itself, but Halo fans, man.
Absolutely.
Texas got a lot of them.
Yeah, go ahead. Walk us through what we got at RTX.
Oh, we've got a bunch of stuff going on at RTX. We'll have playable demos, obviously, of Halo Wars 2. So if you didn't get in on the beta, now's your chance. In fact, if you really wanted to be at E3 on the show floor and didn't get to do that, we will actually be playing the Strongholds game type that we showcased
which was not in the beta.
E3. Yes, which was not in the beta. True. Also, for you competition-minded ones, if you're out there watching HCS and you're like, I can do that. Yeah, well, why don't you fly out to Austin and show us.
Or drive. Road trips are fun.
Or drive. You could bicycle. You could roller skate. Depends on what Tom Oliver wants. That's right. But we will be having an FFA tournament with like 5K in prizes.
Not a bad prize pool.
Whoever
put that money up,
that's worth the trip.
Well done.
And you get good barbecue anyway, even if you lose.
That's true.
So,
it's true. Yeah, I believe 3,000 going to first place with a bunch of other partner prizes, stuff from Games and Astro Gaming, as well as Loot Crate, I believe.
Yeah.
So make sure if you want to try, you can head. You can compete right on the show floor. So if you missed the Microsoft Store tournaments this week in Austin, you can still head to RTX. And compete right there on
got
the
a
show
panel.
Floor. That's right. Yep.
Yeah, a really cool panel going on. We'll be talking about some Forge stuff, and we've got Bernie from Rooster Teeth will be on there, which is always
automatic, fantastic
always
panel.
A good time. And then we'll be talking about Forge for Windows 10. And what's really nice about this panel is if you can't be there, you can be here.
That's right.
That's right. You tune in right here online. And that's twitch.tv/roosterteeth, and then you can join as part of the festivities.
It'll be hosted here too. So
yes.
If you just want to sit right there on your couch through the whole weekend, you can absolutely do that, and we'll be hosting it.
If we had a couch there, that's what we'd be doing.
Exactly.
So, and actually, speaking of you and I and a couch, we'll actually be hosting.
I wasn't sure where that was going to go for a second, Jeff.
You never know. This is live.
Yeah.
It's true. We'll be hosting an hour of Halo kind of fun and frivolity on Sunday, I believe.
Yes, it is.
Some
it's
crazy,
one of those days.
Some crazy game types that will be played between.
Wait, no, we have it here. Sunday, 10:30 a.m. Pacific time.
There you go. This is the schedule. But yeah, we'll be doing some crazy Halo 5 game types played between Rooster Teeth personalities and people on the show floor. So that's going to be pretty crazy.
We're going to be playing Warzone Firefight. We're also going to be playing some of the hand-selected game types made in Forge. So it should be blast. We're going to be playing live on the stage, and antics will certainly be the undoubtedly awesome.
Undoubtedly
result.
high.
Yes, it'll be
Handcrafted shirts, handcrafted, hand-selected game types.
Handcrafted antics as well. Yes. Also, community doubles is sticking around based on feedback. Of course, a lot of you guys want to play team doubles. So do we. So community doubles will be sticking around. We also know that you want to play with on-dev maps, as well as the best.
That's what you get for liking stuff.
What's that?
That's what you get for liking stuff.
That's what you get.
Yeah.
So community doubles is going to be sticking around. We also know you guys eventually want to see that stick around even longer as a ranked playlist. So playlists and multiplayer teams are evaluating exactly how that happens. Mainly looking for your feedback on which community doubles maps are your favorites. We're going to have threads on Waypoint, as well as specific tweaks you'd want to see to on-disc arena maps as well.
Are playlists also fueled by notifications?
Playlists, thankfully, are not fueled by notifications.
Okay, that's
Only
good.
this live stream studio runs independently
good.
on notifications. But yeah, everything else is going to remain the same. Of course, Warzone Firefight will join the Warzone playlist lineup, so you can expect to see all that available come tomorrow.
And Warzone Firefight will also be available on the show floor at RTX. So for those of you who are like, sweet, I'm going to RTX. Oh, right when Firefight launches. Doesn't matter. We got you covered.
You can sneak in. That's right. You can sneak in a few games right there on the
Be
show
just
floor.
like home, except we're not
Better.
usually there.
Except better than home, I think.
Oh, better than home.
Way better. Cool. Let's also talk about, we have a ton of stuff coming next week as well. We're going to run through them all. So first of all, one that's really exciting is the free play days. Halo 5 is going to be free to all Xbox Live Gold members, I believe. Someone fact check me on that. I believe that's right. Cool. If you have Xbox Live Gold, you can play Halo 5. It's going to be June 29th to July 5th. So make sure you tell your friends. As long as they have Xbox Live Gold, they can jump into Halo 5. We're excited to be getting a ton of new players. Hopefully many of them spend some time and stick around. So that is going to be really exciting. Make sure you spread the word, of course. We're going to be letting people know by yelling from the hilltops.
Yes.
But you should also do the same.
Or the parking garage.
Yeah, either one. Good echo in the parking garage. Spartan Recruit Pack is also coming. So this is going to be available, I think, July 29th to July 11th. You've got a DMR loadout. Oh, my goodness. You've also got the Magnum with extended mag, some certs for the sniper rifle, rocket launcher, and Scorpion, really aimed at players who are jumping into the game for the first time, specifically players who are playing in those free play days. So welcome. Here is a recruit pack for you. You can grab it. Also, the Firefight Rec Rewards. Long story short, you can play a bunch of Warzone Firefight, and should you win, you will get a ton of gold packs as well. Make sure once you play your first game, you're already going to start getting rewarded with your gold packs. I believe it goes all the way up to 9 Warzone Firefight
Good
victories.
grief.
You're going to go ahead and
Gift
get
that keeps on giving.
5 gold rep packs for that. So if you just keep winning in Warzone Firefight, you're going to see your bankroll just increasing significantly.
Which usually helps to do more winning.
It's true. It should be a great motivator for you. Cool. Next up, we want to talk about some exciting things happening in the world of goods. And I'm talking about hard goods specifically.
Yes.
It's going to be a Halo Legendary Crate. With us is James Monosmith. James, pleasure to have you on the show.
Hey guys,
That's
how you
awesome.
doing?
No
Wait,
one
can you
knows
tell us
hard
about-
goods better.
Can you tell us about this shirt, first of
Oh,
all?
well, first of all, soft goods. Come on, let's not forget about the soft
That's a
goods.
soft good.
Very nice.
Yeah, this is our brand new shirt. It's up on Jinx on our website, HaloWaypointStore.com from Jinx. Little War and Eternal action.
Ooh.
Representing for
mysterious.
our Warzone Firefight.
Yeah. I like my shirt better. But
I hear he's in campaign too.
We don't sell that one, so I don't quite promote it.
okay, that's fine. How you doing, man?
I heard he's in campaign
I
too.
heard
It's a
he's in
good
campaign
point. Some people like him, some don't, but
Well,
That's true.
Story of our lives.
How's everything going?
it's good. I was on my way to get coffee, decided to stop by.
Sweet.
See how you guys are doing.
You've been busy.
It happens.
You just did, you were down in E3, right?
Was it E3?
Then you're in Vegas?
Then in Vegas for licensing show,
And
then
you're going to
now
RTX?
off to Austin.
Licensing show.
Yeah, going down for barbecue, maybe go to an event. It'll be fun.
Awesome. Heck yeah, cool. Let's go ahead. First of all, I want to talk about the Halo Legendary Crate.
Yeah.
This thing is sweet. Everyone's excited about it. I'm excited about it. Let's talk about it.
For sure. So I actually
have one?
one here, yeah.
What?
Holy moly.
Oh.
So let's go ahead and
Now
open it and
everything's
reveal
broken.
everything.
Are we doing that?
No, we're not doing that.
Whoa.
Just kidding.
I
Just kidding.
honestly thought we might be doing
Had to
that.
put the sensor bar
Yeah,
over
be
here.
like the worst surprise ever. No,
You
so
change your voice.
exactly. So yeah, we've got actually the first prototype of the box here. We just went live today, so you can go ahead, jump on to lootcrate.com/halo and order your subscription. We have 1 month, 3 month, and 6 month offerings because we do ship every other month. So if you get 6, you'll get 1 for a whole year.
Cool.
But yeah, so this is kind of
That's
like
so
the first.
nice.
I know it's gorgeous. I love it. One of the cool things, if you can't quite check it out, but right here we have the Fire Team Apollo
Wait,
logo.
give it an angle. You can check the angle.
Yeah,
you can get
look,
the light.
oh,
just
yeah.
right.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Wait,
Oh,
yep,
no,
look, you
glare.
can
Little
see
back,
perfect.
little
It
back
looks good,
there.
right? You guys,
No,
everybody
back
can
more
see
a
it.
little
Yes.
Back more.
So
yeah, there.
Oh, boom.
There.
So we're good? Or
No.
Oh, that's incredible.
Are you not looking at the same screen I'm looking at, man? What are you
It's like
doing?
different angles.
There it is.
All right.
There it is. It's
Well,
all the
you
same
can't see
angle.
it at all,
It's a 2D
so let's just go ahead and
screen.
move on. All right? So we have the Fire Team Apollo logo. So a really cool thing, if you guys subscribe to our Halo Legendary Crate, you're going to become part of the Spartan 4 Fire Team Apollo.
Yeah.
What is Fire Team Apollo? Well, it's a brand new fire team.
I'm glad you asked.
Yeah, in our in our world, and you know, I think it's Commander Palmer is representing it, and it's on the Infinity. So everybody who joins will become an instant member of Fireteam Apollo. You get some really cool benefits, though. You'll get an in-game emblem in Halo 5, which is really exciting, exclusive. You also get a badge to use in the forums. We're also going to have a bunch of other perks that we'll announce later on. But it's essentially it's going to be a really cool program that you can be a member of.
I've heard some cool things for that.
Yeah.
Coming down the line.
But the crate is really awesome. We're actually going to reveal one of our first items on Friday at RTX. You may have heard that we're going to be doing an exclusive figure line as part of the crate, and we're going to show off that very, very first figure on Friday. So really excited to kind of show that off.
Excellent.
But yeah, really pumped. We've been working our butts off on this, and I think it's going to be an awesome thing for all our fans. And what's great too is all the items inside these things are exclusive, so it's not stuff we just pulled off the shelves.
What are
from
the
Target.
chances of getting a Barvo Please shirt in the crate?
7%.
That
not
is
too high.
better actually than I thought.
Put me on the spot. I'm going to throw a number
You
at
might get this one. No, just kidding. I would never part with it.
Yeah.
But I have to say, Legendary Crate
That's
looks
exclusive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks awesome.
Legendary Crate looks fantastic. We got to talk about more stuff too.
Yeah, I got more stuff.
Let's just talk about
Hey,
the hog.
I've got more stuff.
Sweet.
Yeah, pre-order today, right now. Go.
Do it.
Okay, this
is fantastic.
This is fantastic. So
This is even
All
larger
my
than
childhood
the crate.
dreams, like yes.
yeah, we literally built this because we wanted to be 8 years old again and play with Halo, even though we're all in our 30s.
Like we needed another
Yeah.
excuse.
I know, but this thing is awesome. Look how massive this is. So this is going to be in the Toys R Us's of the worlds for this fall. It comes with a deluxe little Master Chief. He drives, but you can get some of the other figures. You fill it out and have a nice little play set. I decided to throw a Buck on there and team up with Chief. You know, change allegiances a little bit, but they go on a little adventure. And then I just threw in a rando multiplayer guy. He just hopped in. Doesn't really know him, but
It's from Fireteam Apollo.
yeah, exactly.
That's what it is.
But the Chief's like, "Come on, we're gonna go." And he's like, "Great." So this is awesome.
That is a friendly hog.
My advice is to play with this on the floor, sitting. With your friends or not, but really,
One of them
anyway,
is
you
more
want
sad
to
than
do
the
it.
other. Yeah.
Yeah,
I've seen.
it's not really for display. It is. So if you buy it, please play with it.
Oh,
It's not
either single player or co-op.
Yeah, I mean, exactly.
Do not.
So we'll keep going.
Don't stand.
Wait, don't just stare at it. Just you have to.
This is not a model.
No, it's not a
Kevin
model.
Hurd.
All right,
Laird.
we got more.
But
we
do
got
have
more.
some that are for the modeling. So we did actually just announce, and they're starting to roll out. We have our new action figure line from Mattel. Oh, that was from Mattel too. So Mattel. This is our new 6-inch line. This is awesome. This is one of the first ones that's come out. It's now in stores. A little elite with ghosts. But this as you clearly can see, is meant for looking at.
Do not play with
So
this one.
do not
on
play
the
with
floor.
this one.
Play with this
Yes.
one. Put this on your desk and look at it affectionately. I'm gonna, hold that for me. I've got more to show off here.
If people just look at the warthog and play with the ghost, it's going to be like the end of the world.
Yeah, no, please, let's not do that. But we're excited
Poor
about the new
Mattel.
action figure line. The 6-inch action figure line is out now and starting to roll out the store shelves. But one of the great things we have coming up with Mattel is we decided to do an exclusive for Comic-Con. So I actually have one in hand now. It just went up for a pre-sale, and the pre-sale is now over. So next chance you get is to actually go down to Comic-Con, pick it up at the Mattel booth. But I decided to bring one out and unbox a little bit for us here.
Yes.
Yes, do
it's
that.
very
Please.
exciting.
Do that.
Premium packaging. I'm actually already in love with the box.
I have to say, this is the first unboxing we've had on the live.
Yeah,
stream.
this is-
So this is a monumental moment.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Should I go slower or faster?
You're doing a great
Yes.
pace right now.
Yes.
This is actually the perfect pace.
Yep.
I didn't mean to slow you down.
So
Dave.
let's slide that out.
Stretch it out.
All right, now, so here we go. Uh-oh, instructions. That's instructions. So here we go. This is awesome. Exclusive Spartan Helios grill. I'm going to ask Jeff to tell me what the armor is. Cause I don't,
Yeah, well, it's Helios.
well, yeah,
grill.
but what's the treatment?
the treatment?
You don't know nothing.
That's
It's got a
not-
special
I
visor and a
just made it
special
up.
AR. Both the AR has got a legendary skin from Warzone. And he's also got a legendary visor on there as well. I don't remember them off the top of my head. But
The coolest part is there's lore on the back.
there is lore that someone wrote.
Yes, someone wrote, Kenneth Peters, this is for you.
Fantastic. And then it's also got amazing, we did the packaging so you can slide it out. You know, we understand you don't want to ruin your packaging if you want to show off your toy.
Oh, that's nice. That's cool.
Not play with it, but show it off, so we do that. So this will be at Comic-Con at the Mattel booth. It's very exciting.
Awesome.
You go slide this, whoop, gotta take it away. And then also, final exclusive that we're gonna show off.
Oh, gimme.
So this is gonna be from Dark Horse. We're just announcing, this is an official reveal of our Comic-Con exclusive.
Sweet.
From Dark Horse. Will be available at their booth only at Comic-Con.
You're not getting this one.
This is the only one.
That's the only one.
Turn
There'll
it
be
forwards.
one at the booth, so there'll be a line.
Turn it forwards. There you go.
Hey, there's a monitor there where I can see where my stuff's pointed at.
Yep.
Cool. Temple Banshee. This is gorgeous. This
it's
thing
incredible.
was designed using the assets from the new content update. It's amazing. Be in very limited quantities at the Dark Horse booth. So if you want, you got to make sure and get there right away and grab it because they'll be going.
Don't
fast.
play with it.
Yeah, I mean you can. Whatever. I'm not gonna tell you what to do.
You won't?
Not anymore.
Yeah, you wouldn't do that.
I had one only for the Warthog. I have my reasons. Don't want to get into them. But yeah, so this one's exciting. We're really looking forward to it. And we have a couple more surprises happening down at Comic-Con. So make sure and keep following us and check out what we're going to be doing.
Cool. Awesome. James,
All right.
thank you so much for bringing your toys on the show.
Yeah, that's what I like to do the best.
Heck
The
yeah.
most?
You know,
The best?
the best. Whatever.
Around.
We will see you down at RTX.
Nothing's ever going to keep me down.
You have safe
Yeah.
travels, all right?
See you guys down
Cool.
there.
Awesome.
All right.
Thanks, James.
Bye now.
See you later. All right. Awesome having different guests on the show. I have to say, that stuff looks pretty sweet. Especially Halo Legendary Crate is going to be too cool. I myself haven't jumped into the world of Loot Crate just yet, of course. This is the one that's going to make me bite.
Yeah. This is. I knew this day would come.
Yes.
This is the problem.
year.
I had abstained, and
but now it's here.
then we started to do Halo.
And we hope you guys are excited about the Legendary Crate as well as all the goods that James just showed off. A lot of that's going to be at Comic-Con as well. So if you're going to be down in San Diego, make sure to get to those booths early to snag those exclusives, of course. Next up is our next community multiplayer showcase. We can only hope that it is just as good as the last one. Let's take the first look at the first clip. It's going to be Rooftop Assault coming in from Polyester is the name of that first clip.
Okay.
All right, so let's see exactly what's going on here.
Fabric fan.
We have a battle-damaged ghost here hanging down around the yard.
This thing is
How this plays out.
charging right.
Oh,
Oh, a little play action fake. No ghost.
We got to see this clip here, of course. Going out to the third person
All right.
angle. He's going to ditch this ghost, and it's going to come flying out. Any second now. Boom.
Oh.
That is fantastic.
That makes more sense.
Let's watch it again. I don't think I've actually ever seen someone doing that exactly. So it looks like this is actually Rockstar parking.
Does the ghost get the medals? Because he didn't really do anything.
I was out of order. This is actually Rockstar parking, and the gamer tag is Chazé, if you're French, 97, or Chazet 97. But this is fantastic. Take a look at these players just coming through. Boom, boom. I don't think I've ever seen a dismount so
It's like a story of my life.
That was too good. Let's see.
Playing
Which
one,
clip is going to be next? Is it going to be Rooftop Assault from Polyester? We'll see if that is the next one. Looks like this is actually going to be Helios Hysteria is the next one. So it's going to be by Laser Maniac.
Oh, this one
Now,
I've seen. This is ridiculous.
If you've read some of the past community updates, you've seen what Laser Maniac does. Now he not only has this clip, but I believe he has a full-blown montage from Warzone Turbo. Make sure to search that on YouTube.
Fatage.
Fantastic. Yeah, I mean, look at this. And it boosts away. Somehow is able to stay alive. Amazing Phaeton work. Now, once again, these are the types of clips that I myself would not be able to execute.
No.
So, no.
More deadly than the Forerunners.
My flying vehicle work, no good. So that is Helios Hysteria by Laser Maniac. And I think our last one is finally going to be Rooftop Assault, coming from Polyester.
Mr. Esther?
Yes, Mr. Esther himself.
Or Miss.
It's true. Let's go. Let's see exactly what's going on here. So, of course, a match of big team. Wow, that is quite a conglomeration. Look at this. My goodness.
Oh, all right.
And this one's called Here Catch. So I'm going to go ahead and yell at whoever put this on my sheet as Rooftop Assault, because this is Here Catch from someone totally different. So I'm no longer going to be reading this piece of paper in front of me. But it's a fine play of grenades. You know, it's weird. We'll play it again just because I was expecting myself a Rooftop Assault from the name. And I guess you could kind of call this a Rooftop Assault.
Well, he did go
He's
to
on the second
rooftop.
level. Right, he's on the second level here. With you know, it's pretty lucky. Rarely do you see that many opponents huddled around a satellite dish like that. But here's exactly what we had.
Maybe it's SETI.
Yes, indeed. But next up, we got to talk about Molten. I'm excited, of course, as many Arena fans are going to be as well, about the new upcoming map. It's called Molten. It has a fantastic different playstyle from a lot of the Arena maps that are available in Halo 5 right now. And I want to go ahead and bring on our guests. We have Eric as well as Dennis from the Halo Pro team and the Environment Art team. How you guys doing?
Good.
I'm feeling so damn good.
Yeah?
Oh,
you feeling great?
yeah.
I'm feeling great.
You feel great?
It
It's
is.
like a Nutri-Grain commercial.
And you guys are some of the most chill guests we've had. It's awesome. It's
First time on TV.
all right. Well, welcome to television, my friend.
Let's get it.
All right. I think we're going to get ready to get into the game in just a second. We're going to go ahead and grab your controllers, guys, as we're going to get ready to go in here. But let's go. Dennis, we'll start with you. Tell me about what people can expect visually on Molten.
So the map is set in inside a volcano, right? It's kind of a lava processing facility.
Very shiny.
Very shiny.
Very shiny.
Yes.
That was going to be the in-game string, but it didn't work out.
Didn't.
This is an angle.
Eric, I mean, strategy-wise, tell us a little about Molten. I've only had a chance to play a few Slayer matches and Stronghold matches on it. I think I was with you guys and I didn't do all that well.
So we definitely have gone through a couple iterations, not only of some of the geometry in the map, but the weapon layout is definitely something that's seen a lot of iteration. And we kind of landed on more of a, I guess you could say, a less overworked map. We don't have a ton of weapons on it like some of our other arena maps do, so we kind of took a little bit more of a laid-back approach. So you'll see that sniper rifle weapon pad, obviously, on the top of this tower area right here. And the other two weapons, I guess you could say, that you want to control on the map are definitely the Hydra and the plasma pistol. Obviously, tier 2 power weapons, but yeah, there's some good ones on there.
I don't know if we like when we saw on the fly-through too. I like some of the art embedded elements of map cues and where you are, like with some of the blue and red colorings with the lava and the coolant systems. Like I like that. But it's really integrated into the art style of the map, which is really neat.
Yeah, go ahead, Dennis.
That was planned to a lot of our maps. We have one or two maybe callouts, but this map, almost the entire map is like every single part is a callout.
Which is it's super huge for us because normally when we were working on a lot of the shipping maps, when we were working with the environment team, and we would come to, let's say, Fathom or you could talk about Torque, and these maps are they're just kind of one color across the board, and then trying to spice it up and being able to say, okay, red base versus blue base, that's how arena guys, right, they focus. But thankfully, working on this map, we got a lot of awesome, distinct callouts. Obviously, you have the little path, the river of the lava, and then you have the whole cylindrical flow. That's
lava
down
flush. The lava flush.
It's amazing. Lava falls. So
Coolant as well.
A lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, coolant as well.
Oh,
Cooling.
yeah.
I think cooling is what you guys ended up calling it.
Yeah, the fan room, right? There's all these little spots that you just kind of coin them real quick.
Tell me, what is your favorite game type on that?
I would say that Slayer right now plays pretty well on it. Strongholds is also another common game type on it. A lot of rotations on it. And I definitely would say, though, that at the highest level that there is a lot of collapsing on it. It's not, I mean, I know we've seen that kind of gameplay kind of come full circle recently in a lot of our HCS matches. And this map is kind of no different. There's a lot of little spots and nooks and crannies that you have to kind of flesh out and figure out where these spawns are at. And
one of the things I noticed that I thought was pretty cool was one of the first times I was playing it is you kind of you find yourself really naturally setting into these setups, right? When you're looking across from lava flow to like the opposite corner. Lots of specific windows that I think loosely you can compare almost to like very loosely, like a Guardian, where you have these like windows and sight lines and flank routes that you can kind of take advantage of.
That's a really
There's
good way
almost
to put
like
it.
a sneaky
Really
verticality to it as well.
Oh yeah,
Like,
over by the
there's
tower.
some like almost like a cold storage kind of feel where you don't think of it like that, but then you're like, oh, like you've got certain spots where that vantage point instantly pays dividends.
Yeah. There's there's obviously that little closet hole you can come out of. There's the big top tower, and then what Bravo's talking about. I think that little flank route up the back, and it's very seemingly like Guardian in a way.
Yes.
And there's lava.
It's just pretty.
And different. I think we're ready to jump into this in just a second. We'll go ahead and get this match started up. It's going to be. Let's see. We're starting with Slayer on Molten. All right. Let's go ahead and get this going. Let's see. What do we have?
It's a little bit tougher than playing at home, I would say. Looking
down at the monitor, you're in the high stool.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, Halo players, they have. I think any video game player has their preference.
Yes.
In
What's your preference?
Seated, feet on the floor, 22-inch monitor.
The elbows are resting on the thighs, right? On top of the knees. And
like a mid-thigh rest or like closer to the knee?
I'd say in between
Kind of depends, huh? Yeah.
And after a good 8-hour session, I think you could see the marks.
Fear itself,
you can see the marks.
Fear itself is the one that has the many different poses. We've seen him this close to the
locks
monitor.
in.
And then he had late in Halo 3 the 4 feet back, which was
the
he
karma
changed
approach.
big.
Yeah,
Like he
that
went
was
it's
super-
like he went full virtual boy.
No, yeah, he
right up.
Yeah, but when he does, I mean, he has to actually look all the way up at the grenades. It's amazing
Yeah.
how he plays. But let's see, what do we have teams? Eric, me and you. Versus,
Oh yeah, baby.
Jeff and Dennis. Perfect. Let's do it. All right. So we spawn here back at Lava Flow.
Yep. So I'm gonna grab the
This is
Halo
rigged.
2 battle rifle, obviously.
already coming in from.
I got the
back right
sniper
corner.
Rooney. Gotta make a play. I feel like I'm gonna get
Oh,
flanked
geez.
somehow.
We had 3 pushing from that
I'm not
back.
gonna lie,
room.
this is a cool setup. I'll figure this out here. Bottom mid. Oh, blew it. Oh. Seems like there's no vibe
Lava
on this
flow
controller.
still.
We're gonna have to talk about something.
Oh yeah.
Yep. I know someone over there. watches
Probably
some minutes.
sabotaged you.
Lava Flow to me
Well,
still.
James knows that I play with vibe, and
Could have been a
he
sabotage
didn't
attempt.
want me to play with vibe this game, I guess.
All right, I got your sniper arc. Don't worry. Oh no, fumbled it. I got it.
All right, so yeah, there's a bunch of cool clamber routes that you can use, obviously, to get all the way up into the team base. Oh, nice Hydra right there.
That was.
And it looks like
very
we killed
impolite.
someone else with a barrel, so there's 3 dead right now for the red team. And I could screen watch, but I'm not that guy.
It wouldn't matter.
No, I just I want to let everyone know that's not who I am as a person.
Should be back right here. Right?
I'm not going to raise
You
my
have
kids
standards.
to screen watch. Yeah, you know, one of the coworkers here, Bob Zazia, we take a lot of pride
the teammates.
in talking about raising our families someday to not screen watch. You know,
It's a bad principle.
It's
bad,
good.
yeah, bad principles. You know. So.
All right, they're going into Lava Flow. Oh, I let it slip off.
Okay.
Let's see here. Sorry, I'm not finding the action at all.
Well, you know, you just got to know where to look.
14-2.
Well, you know, I could go a little bit easier.
Some of the best advice I've got.
I know it's I played. I'm not gonna lie. I played a little bit of Halo 1
Okay,
today
got a kill.
against
That's
Bravo,
all I needed.
And
That's all I needed.
There
he
was a
beat me.
tense Halo 1 match that went down this
He beat me, so I am a little bit fired up today.
I heard with the Duke.
It was. I had Duke
you know,
in hand.
he likes the Duke though, so it's not as much.
Sure,
as
no,
he
it's
can.
not a slight.
Perfect.
No, it's not a slight. It was the Duke is the way to play H1, if you ask me.
It's,
in Lava
it's
Flow
an old
right
one.
now.
Yeah, found some old games in there too.
You could hurt someone really bad if you threw it.
It's a weapon.
So like
In more
got
ways.
So
this
yeah, there's also
registered in
some
6
some
states.
pretty cool jumps around the map that if you figure them out, you can get pretty good with them.
2 in Lava
use
Flow
some
right now.
shortcuts,
Yep.
get behind some guys, do some flanks. Man, that H2BR though, huh?
Okay.
In Lava Flow still.
Yep.
So as you're walking around, tell us about some of these sight lines and angles you're using. Because
So-
I think correct me if I'm wrong, but I mean, it has quite a different flow than really any map, arena map in the game.
Yeah. So it's, I mean, we know that it is, there are some pieces that look familiar to the rig, right? But yeah, it is very unique. So, you know, you have your back L ramp, I like to think, with the sniper tower, that then also protrudes out towards the bunker area, which we're all familiar with. And then you have the coolant room, which is right underneath the sniper. Hold on, let me get this kill. All right, we got that kill. All right, now we're going down here. This is the coolant room. Priorities, right? Coolant room, which is actually pretty cool. There used to be a few boxes over here, and we got some nerdy ground pounds off, but eventually we decided that was, it was a little bit too overpowered in that situation. So yeah, then you can obviously push over to this back area, if you will, which is the oven, and then right next to this is
It's
the
nice
big
that you're so
lava
good that you can
waterfall.
play the game, dominate, and then show us around as well.
Well, that's what I got asked to do here today, Prof. So, and then yeah, you have a great little DMR. We used to have a DMR here, so we call it the DMR perch, but the closet, the window, if you will. Really good vantage points. Obviously, looking over the sniper, the bunker, and then all the bunker areas and the zones that push out. Oh, got back whacked or barreled. One of the two. Yeah, towards that control room.
There it is,
the
beyond
fan
the gray.
room, if you will. But yeah, I think we gotta get some. Let's see, where's this guy at? Here it is, the Hydra baby. He's down here,
In Lava
front and
Flow.
center. Let's bait this out. I'm feeling like
Let's see some Hydra work here.
I got
we're done?
one. I think I got one. Yeah,
There
we
you
got
go.
one.
So tell me how effective. I mean, so
Pretty
me,
average with the Hydra.
I'm my Hydra work varies. It's either excellent or some of the worst and least effective. Do you feel like it's pretty viable on the map?
Oh yeah, I mean it got a little bit of a buff, obviously. We're
Right.
talking
Well, I
about
mean,
the,
yeah.
the
The
hipfire.
lava is
I should say,
dangerous, by the way.
pre-update Hydra I was awful with, but now I just get lucky with splash damage.
Yeah, the splash damage it's a little bit more forgiving, you could say, and it was just to try and keep it in line with a few of the other power weapons, which is completely understandable. And same with the plasma caster, right? Got a little bit of a buff. So right now, yeah, it's become one of those weapons like the scatter, like the shotgun that it's not on a weapon pad, but yeah, you want to go out and get it. So when you spawn in this back bunker area, it is really crucial to go pick it up right now. Yeah, I might have just hit a ridiculous one. Oh, no.
I have to say, I'm normally on the other end of these slappings.
Yeah.
So it's fantastic.
Yeah,
Well,
is
you
this-
know,
is it
someone
fun
called me
for
up and
you?
was like, Bravo, I need help. Bravo needs help. Excuse me. Bravo needs help. I'm sorry. I was
dude,
in the
are
middle of shooting
Are you
someone.
me?
No, I was in the
you-
middle of
are you
trying
projecting?
to hit a snipe, and I missed it, and then I missed my sentence too. But anyways, so yeah, the biggest area though is definitely this middle bridge with this window. You want to control this whole room because the plasma pistol is here, the control room. Obviously, a lot of people think the sniper area is the best place to control, but it's not. It doesn't really give you that many focal points. Oh my God! Someone just hit me with a mean crouch. I almost took it. The toggle.
There we are, 47-22.
Ooh.
Not much longer now.
No, it won't be.
Let's find Grim. I feel like he deserves this one.
Thanks.
Where's he at? Oh no, he's already dead. We were gonna,
Two. I got him.
All right. Well,
All right.
folks.
There you have it.
The Bravo
There's no
Yami-
greater honor.
Bravo
than to get
Yami
dunked
Hey,
on
it's great
by
to be
you.
teaming with you guys.
Yeah, likewise, bro.
It is.
Had a
It's
great
pretty
time.
good.
Gentlemen, GG's.
GG's.
GG's indeed. Dennis, anything you wanted to add about things that people can expect on the art side?
No, I think we showed pretty much everything.
Lava.
Lava.
think-
A lot of lava.
There we go. Whole lot of lava.
Yeah, I think Eric did quite well too. Still give us a tour. That was the best display of Killing Frenzy plus
Certainly the
tour
most
of
lethal
map.
tour I've ever been on in a match.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That was
Oh yeah,
Awesome.
the lava's it's fun.
painful.
It's fun to play around.
get
So-
a nice salve.
Guys, don't forget to send us your questions using the hashtag Halo Livestream. I hope you're enjoying the show so far. That was Molten, brand new arena map that's coming tomorrow. It'll be available on your Xbox once you download the Warzone Firefight update. It'll be available across matchmaking as well. A bunch of playlists that you can jump into it on arena side. Feel free to give yourself a tour, probably a less lethal one in custom games. But Dennis,
You never
Eric,
know.
It's true. You could fall off the map. Quite a bit. Dennis, Eric, awesome having you guys on the show. Thanks so much for playing with
Yeah,
us.
thank you guys so
See you
much.
next time. All right, next time we want to talk about, next up we want to talk about Warzone Firefight itself. So it's wild that here we are talking about the Warzone Firefight update.
It's actually here.
In this
well,
one's-
tomorrow.
It is. It's
finally.
It's been a long time coming. A lot of teams across the studio have been working really hard on this one. But it's also wild that here we are, and I don't know how many minutes we've been streaming, but we haven't even really talked about the Rex and everything that's
the
inside.
name of the thing.
Yeah,
too,
Warzone Firefight itself is here. So let's check out first of all what's coming. First of all, the Halo 2 beam rifles.
Oh yes.
We haven't talked about them on the show
It's
yet.
so good. It shoots, like I said, bolts of nostalgia.
Yeah, they're fantastic.
amazing.
These were announced last week. I think we showed them off. There's 3 of them, and they look too darn good. I actually haven't had the chance to really shoot them that much
Dude,
myself.
that Delta is
a jam.
rather nice. And longtime fans will like that Alpha and Delta Halo call out there. But yeah, that Delta, man, it fires the singularity, like the Void's Tear, Void's Tear.
Oh, it's dangerous. There's some certain
It's-
at a certain level of Warzone. There's a level of physics that goes beyond my understanding. But
Just beyond string theory.
of course, the Delta itself, a legendary weapon, also has unstable gravimetric vortex point and impact. Is that true?
It is.
Wow,
It
it's-
is true. It's also very polysyllabic.
Yes, absolutely. Now, next up, we have the variants also of the Brute plasma rifles, which look fantastic as well. Now, this is walk us through these because these are too cool. And I think people were
Yeah.
familiar with them when they first saw them.
Yeah, I mean the Sara of Tish and Scale of Soyraptor are really cool. They actually kind of speak to maybe a little bit of a resurgence with the Brutes, which is cool. And we see some resurgence of the Brutes in Halo Wars 2.
Absolutely.
Which is nice. So these will actually be fun to grab, and they won't overheat quite so fast. A little more deadly, a little more easy to use. It's pretty nice.
Thank goodness. All right, let's talk about some armor sets and skins as well that are coming on the way. We've got the Cinder armor set, which is coming, so we'll go ahead and take a look at that. Of course, you can see with the backdrop of Molten, which we just showed, the new arena map.
Nice orange and white scheme there for Cinder. Like
Yeah, if you move at the right pace, they actually won't see you at all.
It's true.
Yeah.
It'll be like a mirage.
If we don't move, they won't see us. Next up, we have, of course, the Cyclops as well as the Fenrir Wolfriend armor skin. That's a rare. But what I really want to talk about has got to be the Wasp. We saw it earlier.
So good.
Take a look at this. We saw it in action earlier. I was not bold enough, or should I say, I was very wise to not try to hop in it because I know they would show my pilot skills, which are non-existent. But
And keen-eyed fans actually will realize that we've been dropping hints about this thing for a while. We've actually talked about the AV-49, this nameless vehicle, for a couple weeks now, and here it is.
Yeah, yes, it is. Like I said, that vertical takeoff, way too cool.
So good.
It makes it look easy to fly. But
really cool early game.
Sure, and I have to say, if you notice, I mean, we saw a lot of concerned people saying, "Oh, I don't know how it's going to do it at level 3," but I have to say, I mean, as long as you put enough,
just like the Phaeton.
Right? Yeah, as long as you put just enough weapons on. I mean, there was a lot of times where I was just going with, like a classic BR in Warzone. As long as you have enough team shooting of the Wasp, you're able to take it down. So it can be really effective, but I think a coordinated team can take this sucker down for sure. Also got to talk about the Temple variant vehicles. You just saw the Wraith as the SDCC exclusive from Dark Horse, but here is that Temple Wraith.
Yellow Banshee hype.
Yeah, it looks too good. As a rare, it's got hardened armor, improved handling, and a faster rate of fire for the plasma mortar. Next up is also the Temple Banshee, which, excuse me if I misspoke, the Temple Banshee is the exclusive for Dark Horse at San Diego Comic-Con.
Ah, yes.
The Banshee, of course.
Temple Banshee actually has like almost a really cool callback to the Heretic Banshees of Halo 2.
Yeah, it looks way too cool. And also, a hardened armor, it's got improved handling, upgraded fuel rod cannon as well. It's going to give you the ability to fire while boosting. And lastly, that Temple Ghost. Also going to have the hardened armor and improved handling, but also going to be able to shoot the plasma cannons while boosting. So that's kind of how each of those are going to work out. But also, lastly, he's not a wreck, but we wanted to show him off separately in a dedicated section. We got to talk about the Grunt Goblin. This guy is my favorite. He is way too cool. Yep.
It's so good. Those weird chameleon eyes, man. They get me every time.
The animations too, just the way he walks, it's majestic the way he moves around.
It is everything that you would think the ultimate form of a grunt could be.
Yep, absolutely. They've done quite well. And I have to say, he actually, it looks like he's kind of waddling around grunt style, but when you see him actually on the battlefield, he could do some pretty, he could pull off some pretty devastating moves.
The Spartans are usually the ones doing the waddling after a few minutes with this guy.
That's true indeed. So he's got the Needle Barrage. He's also got, which can target up to 8 players at a time. He's got the double-barreled heavy needler, which does massive vehicle damage.
Dude, the size of the needles.
They're amazing. If you didn't catch them in the last community update, their needles are to scale. Maybe, I gotta go this way.
Whoop,
That's about that far out of the chest. It's pretty incredible. But don't forget to send us your questions, because we have some new guests on the show right now. We're gonna go ahead and get ready to talk about our next section. It's Warzone Firefight. We have joining us now David Ellis, multiplayer designer, as well as Chris French, senior designer on Warzone Firefight. Gentlemen, how goes?
Sounds good.
It's good.
The heroes of many.
You guys excited?
Yeah.
It's here.
Tired.
Yeah, it's
I bet.
Yeah, what are you tired for?
It's just a little update. Mostly I'm tired trying to keep track. Warzone Firefight, the mode versus Warzone Firefight, the update. It's all very confusing. Lots of stuff.
Well, I think we're going to put all the confusion to rest in today's stream. First off, the Grunt Goblin. He's pretty cool. What do you guys think?
It's pretty awesome, yeah.
Yeah, it's been fun since he came online. Chris actually has done a ton of work. He worked very closely with the team.
Character team, yeah. When I first saw the concept art, it was just it was amazing. You're excited, but you're like, oh, that's not coming anytime soon. And then the character team just kind of knocked it out of the park and got it done crazy fast. So it's really awesome.
Yeah, I think people when
it does seem too good to be true.
Yeah, it's like
when there was discussion, everyone's like, hey, here's the Grunt Goblin. Everyone's like, wait, for Halo 5 is the Grunt Goblin?
Because every game too has its cutting room floor of crazy ideas. It definitely seems like one of those things that at the end of development, you're like, oh well, we did have this one crazy idea about a grunt mech, but obviously we didn't.
Yeah, but we went with it. And it's awesome. It really worked out.
Awesome. Let's get into the Warzone Firefight details, though. David, you guys worked on an awesome blog last week talking a little bit about some of the changes. But for those who didn't catch it, what were the main takeaways from beta? I think a really cool opportunity for the team to, with a mode, have a beta, which, correct me if I'm wrong, it might have been the first ever mode beta in a Halo title.
I think that's probably a safe bet. We did some stuff with the title update on Halo Reach.
Sure,
but that was more sort of maybe dipping our little toe into the beta waters. This was an opportunity where it just worked out with the production schedule that we're able to put something out there publicly early, gather some feedback, and if you haven't had a chance to check out on Halo Waypoint, the blog we did last Friday, definitely worth checking out some of the stuff we updated. We have new objectives since then. We have ton of new boss variants since then as well. The character team's done just an amazing job supporting us since then, since the beta. But and of course the big takeaway, and we'll see it today, there's a ton more maps. The beta was just sort of a small taste of the experience on Escape from Ark, and now we have it on 6 total maps. We have new achievements
which some people have noticed going up. So those will be available for people to collect tomorrow once the update goes live. But definitely probably the biggest piece of feedbacks we got from the beta is players like 8 players, difficulty. I'm calling in 8 scorpions. It's too easy.
Garage.
Well, there was that too. That's sort of the antithesis of that feedback. It was like, it's too easy, except for the garage, bro. It's a little tough. Come on, take it down a notch. So the garage got taken down.
The garage is just mean.
It got taken down a little bit of a notch, and we have updated some of the pathfinding on that level so that there aren't so many enemies that are spawning inside the base, but the flip side, they also have more paths into the base than they did before. So you're going to be having to make sure you're watching all of those entrances and exits versus just holding up on the bottom level.
What's cool is like even playing in the beta, I was actually kind of surprised at how varying the encounters could be just at what we had in the beta on one map. And so like thinking, wow, with all these new objectives and now adding to it all of the map variants and everything, is pretty crazy. I'm super excited to just be able to veg out and just have these crazy, cool, varying experiences. And not to mention how it can change with who you're playing with and what Rex you're calling in and everything.
Yeah, it's going to be a different experience every time. So. It's be crazy.
By the way, that question originally came from Eric Hurley on Twitter. Eric, thanks for your question about beta learnings. But he also wants to know, I guess, what did you change the most from the beta? What is one aspect that
thought we were going to get a question from polyester, perhaps.
Oh, no, yeah. Polyester is fantastic.
What
polyester exists?
What changes the most? I mean, probably the variety of the different boss tiers that we have is a big deal. Obviously, having the grunt goblin in there now is a huge, huge deal. You know, we've changed up some of the logic surrounding the defend base objectives, but also we have a brand new objective as well, which is sort of a protect object or objects. It's pretty simple. If you've played in Halo Reach Firefight, you know, you have to defend the generator. It should be somewhat reminiscent of that, where we have a couple of different types of objects depending on the map, and you're tasked with keeping the enemy from blowing it up. And so your goal is to take them all out before they, you know, blow it up.
And another change that's gotten some attention too is the respawn timer.
Respawn timer made a big change there. You know, this was something even internally there was a lot of conversation about was there enough of a penalty for dying? I mean, we don't want to be too heavy-handed since it is a completely matchmaking experience, and you probably didn't want a situation where you had a shared pool of lives where you could have someone griefing the rest of the team. But how do we sort of provide something like that? And we sort of settled on a design we didn't have a ton of time to turn around from the beta for this launch in June, so we settled on a design fairly quickly of increasing the respawn timer at the end of every round, so that when you die in round 5, it's going to matter a whole heck of a lot more to the rest of your team than it would, say, round 1.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah, let's go ahead and talk about Attack on Sanctum now.
Let's see it.
Which is, I think we're going to be playing Warzone Firefight on Attack on Sanctum, right? Let's do it.
Yes.
Yeah. Awesome. Cool. And walk us through this map. This will be the first time we're really showing off the map in the gameplay, and I think this will be the premiere of Warzone Firefight being played here on Attack on Sanctum. So what can people expect?
Is it the largest firefight map?
Definitely from a combat, both ground and air combat space, it's by far the largest map
The
that
most
we've had today.
Sanghelios map.
None more Sanghelios.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Sanghelios.
It's huge, but it's also got a really good combination of you know, ground and vehicle play spaces, both in the air and on the ground. But also there's a lot of cool paths where you can sort of, almost like a trench fighting with some of the sort of the geo, the way it's built into the kind of erosion. It's really cool. Matthias, who helped out with the blog post on Friday, did a good job writing about all that stuff. But it's a huge space, but there's these little pockets, and they feel sort of, they're their own little mini bowls.
To a couple of things that jumped out at me. I remember when I first played the map was some of the interior sections. You're like, this could almost feel like an arena map in and
that's
of
intentional.
itself.
Yeah.
And so it really changes the dynamics of those encounters. And then it was super cool and surprising the first time you turned around that corner and got to the other side of the map, and you see this, like, you know, it's the Great Valley, you know, like this
well, you
lush
see in the intro here, this is, internally we call it sort of green side.
Yeah, looking for tree stars.
At the layout, I tried to make the encounters start red side and they work their way across the map to green side. That way you kind of know your bearings when you kind of respawn and where the next spawns are going to come.
Cool.
And this wasn't an easy map. It's a huge level, and it's sort of built around 24 players, traditional Warzone, but with 8 players in Firefight. You know, there's a lot of level to deal with, and I think Chris did a really great job of sort of breadcrumbing the players around and allowing them to always have stuff to sort of encounter.
Cool.
One of the things you may notice if you're watching at home is some of the changes from the beta. Of course, the new UI elements. You see the mini scoreboard in the bottom left-hand corner, which sort of allows you to keep track of how many bosses you've taken out up to this point. You'll see if I actually kill an enemy. Let's see, nope, I died. But the first time someone kills an enemy, you'll see the personal score widget will pop up to let you know how many points you got for killing that particular enemy. You can chain it together, so you can actually get even larger scores. The color will change, the physical size of the UI element actually gets larger.
Yeah, the UI has just been so much more helpful in like kind of telling you what's going on and how you can, what you can do to get rewarded in different ways.
Sorry.
I feel very squishy.
Alright, so I see some grunts. Take some of those guys out.
You know what? I know when to leave a fight.
Got one.
It's usually most of them.
Got a
that
needler.
one especially.
Trusty
Got your
tool.
help here, whoever's shooting me.
I'm so excited. Like the fact that we're just all playing together. It's so nice.
Oh, front with the fuel rod. Thank you, sir.
Did you grab that?
So we got one boss left.
We got this Elite Pathfinder
And
up
people
top.
remember from the beta, round 1 and 2 objectives, they're sort of supposed to ease you into the encounter, the experience, allow you to sort of rank up from rec level 1, 2, 3, and 4. And it's really starting with round 3 that you really should start hitting some of those early difficulty spikes. You see our round-to-round scoreboard lets you know all of your bonuses that you may have gotten.
Yeah.
And, so let you know all the points you scored for that particular round. I'm going to grab some ammo here.
Yeah, I think, I don't know if, I'm sure you guys have thought about it. I saw some people saying that before they got on for a night of Warzone, that, the idea of hopping into a Warzone Firefight with their friends or team, or whether they have 2 friends online or, a full squad, the opportunity to kind of use Warzone Firefight as a warm-up, which I think is a really cool idea.
Yeah, I think it definitely fits in there. There are some other social playlists we have that I think that sort of scratch that particular itch, but I think allowing sort of a place where you can sort of warm up, kind of cool down. You don't necessarily have to, you do have to try. There is definitely an increased difficulty from the beta, but it's not that sort of constant stress of having other players sort of trying to take you out at every match.
Right.
But the nice thing too is it's not an all or nothing thing as far as like your investment in the reward is, if you're having some struggles and not necessarily getting through all 5 rounds, you're still walking away with, with some rewards that are.
Yeah, you definitely will. We did make some changes to how we're scoring some of that stuff, which was also to reference that blog post from last Friday again, where we're actually paying out a lot more if you do get through all 5 rounds. So you're definitely incentivized to participate and clear through all 5 rounds. But even more than that, it's important for you to actually try to do it as quickly as possible, because if you get enough of those sort of speed boost bonuses, the amount of rec RP that you're going to earn is going to be even greater.
I'm having a fantastic game Warzone Firefight myself. Had luckily spawned in.
What's your score over there, Andy?
Let's see what we got here. I got some at 59.50, I think.
Pretty good.
As long as my
eyes at 5,400.
I had some lucky takedowns. I spawned right in front of a cannon when one of the knights was below, and I just kind of teed up a ground pound. I gotta say, I love the end around scoreboard. I think it kind of resets really nice and kind of gives you. Actually, that was one of the questions from Hey I'm SWAT on Twitter. They wanted to know about Firefight stats. So in addition to the round-around scoreboard, I think we'll have its own PGCR as well, just like it had in the beta.
That's right. We have a custom PGCR, which sort of lets you know what level, what tier of bonuses you hit for each individual round, which is sort of a nice way of recapturing your experience of that particular match. As you see, we're entering the temple, which is in the middle of the map.
Yeah.
I think from that same blog you can sort of see, and you were referencing it earlier.
Oh, they're invisible.
It's really kind of an arena, almost an arena-sized map in and of itself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is going to be my first time really jumping in here, so I'm excited to check it out.
You definitely want to be careful, because respawn timer has increased. Now that we're in round 3, it would have gone up by 10 seconds at this point.
Yep. And is that for all players then?
That is for all players. It's global.
Would you recommend any specific boosts?
Asking for a friend.
Yeah, asking for a friend.
I think grenades are always a good one. Honestly, my go-to is the splinter grenade boost. It's really great and does a good job in some bosses in particular. Does a really good job of taking down bosses much more quickly than regular grenades will. I'm thinking of Knights in particular does a great job of kind of shredding them, especially if you hit their weak points.
Hit their weak point for massive damage.
I was going to say, I was worried, David, when I said that I was having quite a game of Warzone Firefight. I was worried when you asked my score that it was going to be the lowest. But,
no, let's see, I got 57, Chris got 57, 50. No, Chris has got low now on totem pole.
I just like running people over.
He likes to make us feel good. That's very nice of you.
I think.
Now, speaking of actually a different type of boost, how do things like match victories work, or some of the rec boosts and gambits? How do they work with Warzone Firefight?
That's a good question, and probably one better suited for someone else. I don't actually know the answer on how all those work, to be honest.
Jeff,
so I guess we'll find out tomorrow.
Jeff, this is an opportunity for me to turn that around. Jeff, that is an opportunity for me to turn that around on you. Jeff, do you know how all that works?
Very well, I assume.
Yeah. It works great.
Our pre-interview was smashingly well.
I have the utmost faith in our boost experts.
Nice. Finally got a couple of bosses taken out. Chris is smart. He's got the ghost in there. He's sort of going on a tear right now.
You are still invisible and still deadly.
Nope. All right, I need this help with
it's getting quiet.
This spec obsolete.
Yeah, that's how you know it's getting good.
I think no.
Got one elite on the bottom level. His shields are almost done. All right, his health's down. Good. Got one more to go.
Now I've got another question. Some people have wondered why certain map selection, because they know that it wasn't kind of like a wholesale vanilla Warzone style versus Assault. What kind of things did you take into consideration when choosing kind of what spaces to have Firefight on?
Retreated up to the top level. Hang on.
Yeah, I was going to say, where the heck did this go?
So here's actually something new for the elite boss you may not notice, is you actually can't assassinate an elite boss now until their shields are down, which is actually a change we made globally in Warzone. We were finding with some of the elite bosses, people were sort of memorizing where they spawned in. And
timing that drop.
It definitely made it where we weren't getting the length of the encounter we were looking for, so we slightly changed some of that stuff.
Lennox, can we cut over to my screen? I just want to show the inside of this temple again. Looks way too cool. Like we were talking about.
So good.
Yeah, just a totally new place to play. I think, since launch, we've been hearing fans say they want to run around a San Helios temple and landscape, and I think we hope everyone at home is excited about this, because I think even this area, I mean, this is just your classic 2-level kind of battle space at the center of the map. It's so cool to see. All right, that's all. Don't show me anymore. Thanks, Lennox.
I'm going to finally call in a wasp. It seems appropriate for these bosses.
All right, here. I have 2 autos that aren't going to do me well from this distance. Oh!
If you're on Chris's screen right now, you'll see he's got a Ghost Ultra, just got taken out by some soldiers and a Rocket Hog. They are freaking deadly, too.
I'm coming over to you guys. I found terrible things over there. I'm retreating.
I'm getting wrecked by this Phaeton.
Yeah, so what was, were there any types of determinations made as far as what spaces made a better kind of area for this particular mode?
So I mean, all the work we did done on Warzone Firefight was sort of like a collaborative experience between the multiplayer team, but also the campaign designers as well, who came on board and did a lot of the heavy lifting for most of the experiences you're actually going to play. Basically, we wanted to do at least one experience per, we'll use the term palette, sort of describe both the Warzone Assault and Warzone versions of the maps. And it was really up to the individual designer to decide which one they wanted to go with.
Oh my gosh, please no.
It just turned out that we ended up only using at launch one of the Warzone Assault maps, which was actually Urban.
Urban, yeah.
Sort of the nighttime version. There were some concerns about the size of Battle of Noctis, how big it was, and whether it might be too large to actually provide the experience we sort of wanted. But I think players will get a chance to play it and make a determination whether they think that was the right call or not. I'm pretty happy with how Urban's playing right now. And it does provide a unique experience, I think, across the board. Anytime you're playing on one of these maps, I think we talked about it earlier, there is quite a bit of difference just being in a physical space different. There's also the personality of the designers that worked on this specific map and encounter as well that changes the experience.
Well, and you talk about like going through the different maps. The unsung heroes of all this, of course, are like our playtest team.
Absolutely.
Who
I would say so as well.
Yeah, like who just tirelessly
Playtest.
Just to be clear,
they play test.
you were
That's
offered
really all they do.
$5 every time we praised the playtest.
I think
team
actually,
on
yeah, I
today's
heard as
stream.
long as we say the word playtest, we're getting $5.
Yeah.
Playtest.
I actually
Playtest.
there was
Playtest. Can I get a
point
playtest?
playtest.
Does this qualify as a playtest?
Yeah, we can count this as a playtest, I think.
Also, the Twitch, if you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, if you comment playtest,
Yes.
What do you get?
Press
You better be careful
you're
with
going to
what
give
you're
some
about
money
to
too. You're
say.
going to give me
Press
some
1
money
for
if they
playtest.
post it. They don't get the money. I get the money. just to be clear.
Playtest cap.
Better question, are we going to pass this round?
Yeah, we only have one
got
more
2
left.
minutes.
Let's
2
just
minutes to get
concentrate.
one. We got it. Oh.
All right,
We're
hold
going to
up
be
this guy.
okay. Someone's got some power weapons.
Almost done.
Definitely
call
try to
in,
take out the weak point.
Need
The
help
Greek
here?
god Vehicles.
There we go.
There he is.
Oh,
I'm doing a lot of
heavens,
damage on
get me
my
outta here.
H2BR.
Go.
No.
Go.
Almost.
Dude, that was
The pathfinding.
some heavy panting.
Sorry.
There
Probably
we go.
slightly offensive to those at home.
To you anti-panters.
All right, let's take this thing down.
Almost there.
No.
Oh,
point,
no
weak
scope
point.
rocking on that
Okay.
payton. Get it. No.
Oh, I just got to take it out.
Done.
There we go.
Boom.
Okay, whoever did that, nice job.
You're welcome.
All right,
Play
round
test.
4. Round 4 complete.
All right.
Here we go.
We're hanging around 5. Let's see
Uh-oh.
what we actually get
I had
here.
a
Yeah,
terrible round.
I'm legitimately nervous.
you should be. You should be.
What's up, Rally Hawk?
I'm gonna
That's
call
me,
on a
man.
Wraith.
Let's do it.
Breaking a mantis.
All right, well,
Here we go. What we got?
I'm going to find out soon.
I could actually make s'mores on the ducting fans on my wasp.
Have you?
Oh, nice.
Ran out of graham crackers.
Right on cue. This is the protective objective in round 5. We have the
So how many relics we got to protect?
There are 3 objects we have to protect, and I'm just going to warn you in advance, there are a lot of hunters about to show up.
Oh,
Right. That's excellent.
this is your fault.
Bring it on.
Not my fault. It's Chris
No, not your
French's
fault.
fault.
Okay. Your fault. Oh,
Yeah.
well. As long as we
Here we
have
go.
Someone.
a guest
Oh,
to
jeez.
blame.
No, you got to keep No.
Oh, no. Oh, that was nasty. That was nasty. This is bad.
I
This
just
is-
saw a hunter
this is-
smash
this
take
is
down
very,
my driver.
Very bad. I like that the bad guys don't miss.
Just stay alive. Just stay alive. Nice shot. Nice shot.
I got a Wraith. I'm
I gotta
moving
say,
in.
I'm impressed with your driving skill. Okay?
Thank you.
Banshees are wrecking over there.
All right. Let's see. So if I'm gonna call something in, David, for this round, what do you think I should do? I have 6, level 6.
Wraith is always good call. Banshees could be really good too.
How about
Allows you to.
my vehicle play man?
It's suspect.
Oh, it's beyond.
When I said
suspect.
what should I call, more like a big weapon.
In that case, I think any of the power weapons. If you got rocket launcher, it's going to track.
Rocket
on some
launcher or
air
snipe? What do you
vehicles. I'd go rocket launcher.
Okay. Cool. We'll go Spanker, yeah.
One of the objects, we got some elites. Oh, they're about to take one of the objects out on the right.
Is it
Got about-
all objects, or if one is gone?
As long as
One has
as
to
long as
survive.
one's left.
Okay.
Yeah. So we got
Cool.
3.5 minutes.
That we could do.
Well, we say that.
Well, let's do it then.
I'm going to protect this one on the right. Just try to distract
Oh! Ghost just got
more hunters inbound. Oh god, there's a spirit with 18 grunts just dropped on my
Oh, geez. Yeah, they're right here. They're right here. Found him.
The phrase 18 grunts has never sounded so scary.
This is actually your character we haven't talked about too. Is there's also the grunt bodyguard, which is a new character type, and it's grunts
Yeah,
that
he's got
actually have
white
shield
armor.
attack.
Yeah, he's got
I've actually
shields.
wanted one of those for a long time.
He might be on some of the ghosts coming around.
All right, I'm just trying to hold down this back area here.
Oh, we're actually in a pretty good spot right
Yeah, I think we're
now.
doing pretty good.
Thank you,
I am
Mantis.
still in this same wasp.
More
As a
inbound.
flaming-
I
you're
have
on
doomed
fire.
Oh, there's the
myself. Now,
ghost.
no.
Come on, grunt bodyguard.
No, shield,
Oh,
shield.
just took out
give
one
me
of the
back my
ghost
shields.
bodyguards and
Give
the
me back
grunts. We still got all
Fast
3
and
objects
low.
up.
Fast and low. Give me back the shields.
Got an enemy wraith.
Oh boy.
Just took its gunner out.
Laying some on her. Laying some on. Yeah. You try to shoot.
I got a single spanker reaction to that.
Okay, we took the wraith down.
Nice. There we go.
2 minutes. 2 minutes. We still got
Oh,
all 3
no,
objects
I lost
up.
my mantis.
Unfortunately, I think a bunch of us just wiped. So
I'm still in the air.
Graham, you are
just
the man.
distract them. Be the
I'm
wasp.
trying.
Be
I'm
the
trying.
wasp.
You got this, Grim.
I think I'm going to call in the Banshee. I'm going to call in a
faith in
Banshee
you.
Ultra.
Oh, I just lost one.
10 seconds. We lost one. We got 2 left. One of them's at about half health, I think.
All right, so what do we, should we prioritize one here, or are we just trying to hold? We lost the leftmost, if you're facing it. All right.
Oh, stop it, Hunter. Stop it, Hunter. Give me my shields back. Oh, this isn't looking good.
I'm trying to hold.
I gotta get out. I gotta get out. I gotta get
Yep.
out.
We're good, we're good, we're good. I'm
Up,
back
Ghost,
in.
Ghost.
Oh, jeez, what is this?
Give me my shields back. Give me my shields back.
Ghost
Thank
Ultra.
you for that help.
Yep.
Another one here. Another one here on me. Wow, that was
Not for much
epic.
longer.
Thank you, whoever has that amazing Banshee assist.
I told you Banshee was the way to go.
That was awesome. Yeah. Trust me, though.
Oh,
Banshee with me and
okay,
is
now I
not
got,
the way to go.
no, Phantom, no.
Oh, jeez. All right, we still have these 2, yeah?
Yep, we got some more hunters
All right,
coming
I'm
in.
kind of holding them off this one until we'll have to just back down to that last one. But
I'm taking the Banshees out.
I'll buy us some time.
Yeah, those Banshees are gonna, because that's what's gonna make quick work of
1
these
minute.
shields here. No. Stay low. Oh, I got the shield back, yes. I feel like the Helios Phaeton is a good one here, too. For
Another wave coming in. Got 40 seconds.
All right, here we go.
Oof. My Ghost, or my Banshee just got sniped.
Emperor Palpatine.
Watch out, Jackal snipers.
Hunter drop.
Here we go.
No.
Light it up, light it up.
No.
Yes.
Get.
Insta-melt. Well done, Mantis.
Is that a Scorpion Mantis combo?
Yeah, that was insane.
20 seconds, 20 seconds. I think we
right.
got this. I think we're good.
I am
we're good.
in fuego.
As long as we don't wipe right here, should be okay.
Famous last words.
We have a Banshee coming in from the north.
Got it.
Du Nord.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
One.
There we go.
There we go.
From any.
Woo!
Well done. No matter where you are, straight ahead is north.
Still flaming.
25. How would you end up with over there, Andy?
I tell you what, my mid game, man. I ended up with a 21-3.
You got first place.
Weird. Look at that come from behind. Look at the sleeper agent over here.
Run over a few elites and you're all good.
I got 21-3. I had one round where I got only a completion bonus.
Oh.
So,
Yeah.
That was it.
Should have gone with the vehicle.
We get to see how many times. I feel like I stayed alive pretty well there.
Let's see. While we're
Were you
pulling
hiding
up-
without ammo somewhere?
Let's go ahead and
No.
pull up
I
stats.
mean, did you see my In Fuego Wasp? I mean, it was.
Literally on fire.
We got a
yes.
question, David, from Fate is Alex. He says, "Is there matchmaking? I have no friends."
Yes.
Yes.
Maybe
Yes.
you can make some friends.
Fate is Alex. You can make tons of friends starting tomorrow.
We will be your friend.
Unmute your mic. Say hello, friends.
Yeah,
Let's play. And I'm sure someone will
Friends
say
be amazed.
very nice
So
back to
I-
you.
I-
Friendship is
along-
powered by notifications.
Nothing rude will
It's
be
true.
said at all.
I, along with many, am a proponent of saying hello and,
Yes.
and using your mics. Plug in your mics.
Why don't you give him your cell phone number? You guys can start texting.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
867-5309.
I have to say, the
Ask for Jenny.
one thing, you'd be surprised, whether it's Arena or Warzone, if you just say hi in a lobby, you'd be surprised how many people actually have their mics plugged in. And they're waiting for
Definitely.
you
Yes.
to say hi.
And definitely let them know
Yes.
GG at the end of the match because
Always.
you know that's the code.
Always.
GG, you got friends for life. It's
true.
Rose to the
lockout.
close.
That's right. Let's see, next question. Delta Commander on Waypoint. He wants to know.
Is that his official title?
No, his official
Yeah,
title.
I was
is-
like, I
his
wasn't
official
aware of that
title
rank.
is simply Delta Commander, but he comes from the Waypoint forums. He wants to know, what's the first thing you are going to do after downloading the update? Let's go down the line. Jeff.
Ooh, first thing I will do. I mean, I'm gonna jump in with my brothers and have some old school firefight action.
Oh, that's awesome.
That was a
The Grimm Bros?
Yeah, it is. All the Grimm Brothers. A family affair. We did an ODST and in Reach. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be awesome.
Sweet. Chris, how about you?
Open some packs and jump into firefight.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to make sure the hopper is actually working
Good.
and people can match make successfully.
Yeah.
And send an email out
So
saying,
our
"We're-
joy
we're
actually
good."
depends on your plan. Yeah, that's good.
I wouldn't guarantee that.
Awesome. Heck yeah. So Delta Commander and Fate is Alex, thank you so much for your questions. If you guys have questions for us or our guests, make sure to use the hashtag Halo Livestream on Twitter or go ahead and ask them on the Halo subreddit or on the Waypoint forums, and we'll go ahead and grab all your questions throughout the rest of the show.
To jump in real quick,
Yeah.
I know you guys were talking about RTX earlier.
Yes.
For everyone who's coming down and are worried about missing out on Warzone Firefight, we actually are going to be on the show floor with Warzone Firefight. You actually be matchmaking, playing in the wild, playing online. So myself and one of our devs, Jeff Lanskoff's going to be coming down.
Are you coming
as well.
down?
I am.
Yeah.
I'll
Now
be,
it's a
I'll
party.
be working the booth.
Sweet.
Boom.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
My
Hill
feet
times.
already hurt.
That's
just
true.
thinking about it.
You got some Dr.
I'm
Scholl's?
sweating just
What
thinking
kind of
about
shoes
it.
Do we spring for the spring?
The trick is you make sure you bring a couple different pairs of shoes and rotate them day
Yep.
after day because they have different pressure points. If you ever worked retail,
Yep.
it's a good pro tip.
It is a good trick. The retail grind.
So
Hey, I used to.
for the retail kids out there,
I worked. Hey, I spent a few years working at GameStop.
yeah. So did I. I was the third key.
So there you go.
Yeah.
Floor manager for sure. But
Oh, just went up to me.
What's
I
that?
see how it is.
No.
I'm a floor manager.
Oh no, I wasn't a
Not
floor
third
manager.
key.
My bad. I was talking about actually. You
It's
want
like
to
a
be,
weird GameStop spitting match.
No, wait. I was saying you want to be the floor manager at RTX show. I was the lowest of the low on the GameStop totem.
Oh.
Make no mistake. Don't worry. I'm not a
You were the holiday help.
It's a poster retriever.
Not kidding. Holiday 2006. Holiday help. And one day I found out I didn't have a job anymore.
I worked the Xbox 360 launch. Yeah.
Oh, did you? What was I? Let's see. What was launching when?
Yeah.
Gosh, what was launching when I was there? I don't even. Holiday 2006. I don't even remember.
So it was 05?
Anything exciting?
Yeah, 2005. Yeah.
Okay.
Would have been.
Wow.
Good times, great times. Everyone, we're reminiscing
That's
about
amazing.
retail. It should be
Yeah.
a segment.
Actually, yeah, I called the.
We'll call them
We don't even need you guys
Call
anymore.
it-
This is just our show.
We'll call it retails.
Yeah, I
Stories.
Retails. I had a friend. I was gonna-
.tm.
Wow.
Unisheck loves it.
Yeah.
I had a friend.
Save that one for Tuesday.
Playtest, $5. Playtest.
That's right.
That was good. I had a friend who was going to cover for me one day, and she said, "Hey, I just found out you don't work at GameStop anymore," and that's how I found out I didn't work at GameStop anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, it was great.
We just went to a dark place.
Yeah, it was.
So RTX.
Yeah.
We're gonna go there.
Barbecue.
It's getting hot.
Ooh, humidity.
Awesome having you guys on the show.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Thank you.
Warzone Firefight looks fantastic. I know a lot of people are excited about all the updates. I think with the time you had, I think a lot of people are really stoked about all the extra love that was put in based on feedback. So I know people are going to love it. Attack on Sanctum looks great. So can't thank you guys enough. And after we figure out everything's working, David, these guys apparently are going to go off gallivanting, but you and I can make sure things are working well, and then we can jump into a game.
I like it.
Cool. That sounds good. Awesome.
Right.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
All right, Warzone Firefight, of course, drops tomorrow. You're going to want to go ahead and jump on and grab it. You can play it on, I believe, David, 6 different maps it's on, I believe?
Yep.
6 different maps you can play Warzone Firefight. You can read it about it on Waypoint. Yeah. Next up, we're going to talk about campaign score attack. Something else we've detailed on Waypoint, but excited to show it off here. We actually haven't showed off, I don't think, any video gameplay just yet. I myself have only played through a few times. So excited to get ready to jump in here. Let's go ahead and talk about campaign score attack in just a bit. But first off, we're going to go to the community multiplayer showcase. Some of the finest community clips we saw.
Chapter 3.
We've seen 6 great ones. Let's go ahead. I mean, so far these have been, no joke, my favorite community multiplayer showcases that we've seen so far.
Absolutely.
Amazing clips, ones that have blown my mind. And so now we're going to go ahead into our
I'm
next
still trying to
3.
figure out the Banshee one.
Let's see. I'm not even going to say what's coming up next because I have no idea if the information presented
We'll
in front
just
of me
be
is
wrong.
correct. Let's go ahead and roll the first clip, and we'll find out exactly what is in store. So this is now goosing the enemy. Here, we're going to go ahead and see. It looks like this is by Itarop. How would you pronounce that, Jeff?
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't pronounce it. It's
Nope.
wise, actually. So let's go. He's got the goose here. I'm going to be trying to do some catch-up work here. Oh, I've seen this clip. This is ridiculous. Somehow, this is machete whacking your way through the forest in a mongoose. Ba-boom, ba-boom, taking down every
That's like
single...
straight up Mother Goose.
That is well done. Let's roll that again. This is too good. Look, cleans up a clean kill with a headshot there. Look at all the while shooting the flag. I mean, this is a one-man army here. He's eventually, I believe, going to get this goose because this guy decides that he's going to.
He almost
takes the time.
He almost feels bad for them.
Tiger
He's
Woods
like,
style, tees up the shot, and now he's going to fly back. I mean, I don't know how he stays alive here. It is explosive
He's
work.
just riding his own explosive.
And then to boot, I believe that was the atrocity, if I'm not mistaken. Then I believe he goes on to even one more. But
It's a
that is
travesty
the
for the
goose.
other team.
Let's go ahead and roll the next clip. Well done, Itarop, on that goosing the enemy clip. Quite a flag stop. But this is going to be Zombie
some
Fury. This is
infection
by
action.
Unfound. This is the
Where's
first.
Uni?
I think this is the first infection clip we've seen on the show. But here we go. Oh my heavens!
Oh,
Wow.
that's
I don't even have words.
that was
This is devastating.
that's illegal in 6 states.
Look at this. Comes in flying into the plaza, and
He's like,
man,
I've got your alpha zombie.
can't even see him.
Look at you, breaking norms.
That is fine handiwork there.
He just wanted friends.
Let's go to the next clip. This is going to
Join
be.
my team.
Let's go ahead and pull this next one. I don't think it's going to be what it says. That's right. It's going to be watch for falling objects here. Of course, playing on BTB, going to be a big Team Slayer map. Wait. Okay.
Oh,
What's happening? No.
Wait a.
No way. The
That's
beam. The beam. Oh my.
Wow.
All right, here we go.
By design.
Cut into third person. No way.
By design.
I mean, what that is, I would say that's once in a lifetime, but that is.
We've got Spartan like welders.
Wow, that is absolutely. Look at this, the perfect Spartan charge, and then just, it doesn't even melee for the second one.
No.
Just because the melee would have shot it too far. Look at that. That is an incredible bounce.
It would have taken me an hour to knock the pipe over.
What is the gamer tag on that clip, Lennox? I can't even read it. KG Tinks, amazing clip. Thank you for submitting that. But next up, we're going to get ready to talk about something that is quite exciting. I guess we're going to watch it one more time first.
I mean, it's worth it.
It's worth the last watch.
Look at that! Look
and
at
then
the
extra
the
bounce,
slow roll,
the spin,
the slow roll.
That is out of this
I'd
world.
love to see the clip from the other guy's perspective.
No, it's very quick and fast. It involves a
like,
beam falling on
he's
your
like,
head. Pretty amazing.
He had goals. But that other guy had hopes and dreams.
Who knows where he was
for
going.
that stage of the map, and
crushed by.
I might not have ever played again.
That was amazing. I wonder if he went back and watched the theater clip. You know, if he did, he's losing his mind. Otherwise, he might just think it's a normal death. But next up, excited to talk about campaign score attack. Let's go ahead and introduce our guests. We have Gabe and Greg. Gentlemen, so good to have you on the show.
It's great to be here.
Thanks for having us.
Oh yeah, I think let's see. Just a few weeks ago, you grabbed us and you were like, "Hey, we built this thing and we want to show it to you." And then we came and checked it out, and it turned out it was really awesome.
Yeah.
Tell us.
Surprised.
Yeah.
Frankly, I'm surprised as well.
Under promise, over deliver.
Tell us with campaign score attack. I mean, you guys have worked on tons of stuff in the past. Well, what kind of was the inspiration for getting this work into Halo 5 DLC?
I mean, in some ways, it was a labor of love. So we were like, hey, I really like arcade-style modes. I really like scores popping up and games telling me how awesome or not awesome I am, right? And the other thing we wanted was we really like speedruns. And so we're like, what could we do to make it so that you could have everything you need for a speedrun right on screen and know exactly what you needed? We had some requests that we thought we were going to be like, oh, there's no way we're going to do it. But Gabe's friggin' awesome. And so we were able to cut out the most of the cinematics, and so you don't have to like watch for like 2 or 3 minutes. So if you're a big speedrunner and you want to go through and you're got a great run and you lost at the end, you can restart from the pause menu now, which is nice. We're happy to get that back in, and just start right back from the beginning. You don't have to watch watch the cinematics, etc.
Right. Yeah, I think for us a big thing was we saw an opportunity that we wanted to make something for the people that have played campaign a lot. And really try to tailor an experience for them and not just like, the fresh out of the box story experience, and just try to reward people that keep playing and playing, keep grinding on Lasso, keep trying to get a speed run.
Sure.
So a lot of what we've done was with those kinds of people in mind.
Well, and that has been historically a pretty tight-knit and beloved Halo community, or the speedrunners, or even if they're not doing specifically part-time, but yeah, like you said, racking up the high scores and just finessing a campaign level. And so I know that we're really excited to see the reaction and kind of resurfacing of some well-known names around the Halo community who tackle this mode.
Maybe we'll start by taking a look at skulls.
Yeah.
Sounds good. All right, we'll pull up they're over here, so you'll have to angle this way, but of course.
Geez.
Yep. But of course, the one thing now you're going to see on all the skulls menu is going to be your score attack multiplier, right? Which is going to have varying degrees depending on what it's actually doing in the game. So we'll kind of roll through those. Iron, of course, black eye is going to be 1.5.
Yeah, Iron's worth noting. We played a lot more Lasso as we were developing score attack, and we decided that because we added Revive in Halo 5. And when we were updating all the skulls for Halo 5, we said, yeah, in the spirit of Iron, we should probably disable Revive when Iron's on. That made a lot of sense.
Yep.
And then as we started playing a lot more Lasso, we said, man, this is really brutal. Because we tested it, we made sure it worked, but it wasn't having we re-enabled Iron for score attack and for regular campaign, or re-enabled Iron, re-enabled Revive in Iron. So just it's a little more palatable. If you go down in a safe spot, you've got that second chance for somebody to revive you and keep going.
Still fair, but not as punishing.
Yes. Yeah. But all the other schools are the same, except as you mentioned, they all have multipliers now.
Cool. And then, yeah, and of course, there's a few at the end that are going to have just your one-time multiplier that you can.
Yeah, like
you can
Grunt's
throw in
birthday
as well.
party, which is the best skull.
Oh, fantastic! Yeah, I think we'll go ahead. What's that? Let's go ahead.
You bet.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and turn it on. Indeed. Let's see. We'll throw anything else. We'll throw Grunt birthday party on. What else?
This is why they built a mech. You realize?
Yeah, cowbell's good.
Cowbell's good.
We'll try that.
Need more.
Always
cowbell.
need more. Yeah.
I like Fog.
These skulls go to 11.
Fog's
too.
a pretty easy one because all it does is disable the motion tracker, but then I think it's like 1.5x on your score, something like that.
Let's go for it.
Yeah, do that.
Cool. I think that sounds good. We'll go ahead and show this menu as well. I don't think we've shown this just yet. We've shown a few screens from it, but this is kind of your score attack menu. You can kind of turn everything on right here. Of course, skulls live here, and I think we're ready to start.
Yeah, I think
cool.
so.
Let's go ahead and do it. Yeah, I think we showed a little bit about it on Waypoint. We can walk through as well. Of course, players are going to have, you got your own stats at the end of the games as well. And I think even the score indicator, tell me if it happens in Warzone Firefight as well. But you kind of have, as you get more and more of a score, that text size is actually going to increase and look a little bit different, so you can get even more excited about it and how awesome you are.
Yeah. Eventually, you just can't even see. It's just like Comic Sans.
The entire screen.
Yeah. Comic Sans and emojis.
Don't give me ideas.
All right, so we're going to be playing Osiris.
We'll have to put a warning up.
In the grand scheme, compared to other missions, feel like we can run through it pretty fast?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool, let's do it.
I think the. Oh. Dang it.
You got bucked.
I like that. That's a nice little friendly friendly competition.
So anybody not in the know, wondering why we were all trying to get Buck there. So one of the things we did in Score Attack is we basically exposed the vast majority of the multiplayer medal suite. Mm-hmm. So you can get things like Cluster Luck, Double Kill, Triple Kill, Killionaire, specifically with Buck, Shotgun Kill, which some of the other characters don't have a shotgun when they start.
Right.
Don't worry,
you had
soon.
you had to change your controller, didn't you, Gabe?
Yeah, that's maybe why. I can use that as my excuse.
Yeah.
So I mean, we have the bottom right scoreboard. People will see on screen right away, which can kind of let you track throughout the entire match.
Yeah. Yep. So you can see your score. We liked the. Like I said before, I like numbers that pop up after I do things in games. It makes me feel, like a man. And so we really wanted that, and then to track your score. And we decided to keep the score very kind of friendly, competitive. Right. So you're kind of competing against your buddies at the same time as you're trying to get through the match. We thought that was a nice paradigm.
Yeah, and we really like just having everybody's score on the screen all the time.
Yeah.
Just you always know that, I'm not doing the best.
Yeah.
And I'm sad. But I'm gonna do better.
Is that from like a personal experience thing, or
maybe?
Maybe. It's like for a friend.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm asking for a friend. I don't really feel that way.
Here we go.
Double charge.
And don't worry, guys. If you go down and need to be revived, I'll totally be there for you.
Yeah.
Right after you clear out all the enemies.
Yes. Yeah.
Greg is lying about that.
Sounds like another from experience.
Copious amounts of experience.
Yeah. And it's okay if you stand really close to that cliff too. You're fine. I'll protect you.
There will be no Spartan charges?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I'll get that dub. Nope.
I'm actually going to be. Oh, here you go.
Oh, thank you.
You got it.
You are not like Greg.
None of that. None of that nonsense here.
What an un-Greg-like maneuver.
And there's also something I believe we hadn't. There's maybe a few more tidbits of things. We mentioned one during. Well, we didn't mention it, but we mentioned the fact that there was one during the Warzone and Warzone Firefight segments. But I believe there's one aspect, right, that we haven't showed off just yet that I think people will be excited to find. But I don't know if I want to say anything more beyond that.
You're talking about our sweet Easter egg?
I am.
Oh.
It was redacted, I believe, by Oni.
By Oni.
Yep.
That's what just all Oni does.
It's basically
It's
just
the
black
Office
bars
of
everywhere.
Redactation.
Yeah.
Which I don't even think is a word.
Office of Naval misinformation.
Office of Naval Intelligence. Just exclusively belly buttons.
Wah, 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 wah.
That's
It's for you, John, for Tuesday.
Tuesdays.
Oh, I finally died.
So I can't remember. What happens with points on death? There is a subtraction?
Yes. So if you actually manage to bleed out, if we didn't want to revive you there.
Yeah. Okay. Wow.
Like that's
no
great. That's classic.
no flashlight. No flashlight of friendship.
So yeah, if you do go down, you will lose points. But if another player is responsible for another player going down, they will get a betrayal penalty. They will lose more points than the guy who goes down. So, but we don't penalize you for failing to revive your friend.
Yes.
It sounds like a good way to end said friends.
It's a frenemy?
Yes,
That's
it
what
is.
we-
It is.
Yeah.
Sounds like
Frenemies.
Pretty sure that's the official term.
All right, I'm feeling pretty good about score so far.
I'm in second. That could be worse.
Yeah, me not so much.
I'm winning so far, which is just all. It's all I need.
I guess I should stop trying to shoulder bash people off of cliff.
that might help you get more points.
How Greg of you.
So were there any specific challenges? I mean, you guys had to bring in the full multiplayer medal suite. I assume with chaining and scoring, I guess score chaining and medals, does it use the same logic as multiplayer
pretty
timing?
much, with a few minor differences. Like in Arena, the time, I think the multi-kill timer is like 5 seconds, so you can get
4.5 maybe?
something like that.
Yeah.
We lowered that in campaign just because you can get way more kills way more quickly in campaign.
Right.
So there's a few subtle differences, but for the most part.
Oh, sorry.
Oh!
Seriously.
Oh,
Not seriously.
whole
was thrown at
spoonful
this
of
guy.
oregano there.
I know because it came from me. You can't trust what it says. But.
Wow. No friendship flashlight available.
The other thing is there's a few medals that we couldn't port, things like Showstopper, which is like kill a Spartan who is assassinating someone else.
Right.
The AI don't assassinate you, so we can't give you that medal. But for the most part, if we could find a way to grant it somehow, yeah.
Cool.
And as long as it stayed kind of in the spirit of this friendly. We kind of
we didn't want any like real griefing ones or trolling ones.
Yeah, but still
Who
staying
would
in
do
the spirit
that?
of like friendly co-opetition. Co-opetition.
Co-opetition.
No,
wow,
dude.
I like that.
That's canon.
Oh, there we go.
All right.
Yeah, we should say like the as you were talking about before, the size and the caliber of the points that come up are based on how many medals that you're getting and the points off of the medals as well. So that way, if you're playing Legendary, where you get way more points, or if you're playing on Iron, where you get way more points than a standard normal playthrough, you're not going to see, giant red numbers trolling your screen constantly. Oops. That door was closed, and my splitter turret just bounced off. FYI.
I was wondering what. I was like, that's a new interaction in the campaign. The door explodes. That's cool. I didn't.
Man, I didn't. Those are some deep changes.
I was actually trying to remember. I was like, man, I don't remember that the first playthrough. The exploding door.
Yeah.
It's a GoldenEye.
Maybe
GoldenEye
that's
style.
maybe one of my.
That's a
Easter
proximity
eggs.
mine on it.
Well, GoldenEye, everything explodes.
It's a special.
Folder explodes. Filing cabinet explodes.
It's a feature, not a bug.
Yeah,
Oh, that was absolutely a feature.
special Gmu feature.
Oh yeah. What is the Gmu?
So that's my nickname. That's my
Okay.
work nickname, and that stems back to old school arcade games where you could only put 3 letters
Of course, on the leaderboard.
on leaderboard. And early on in Xbox Live, when we were doing things, as you're testing it, you would put like your email alias. So if there was a bug or whatever, you'd just put so that people would know who you were.
Right.
They could send you emails like, "Hey, you're a jerk," or You know,
Sure.
it happens.
Just nice
You
things
know,
like that.
Yeah, just you know, to be nice. And so mine was
what?
always GMU. That's kind of my initials. So what? I was not last.
Hey, I was almost.
I ended last.
The right arm of co-opetition.
I had high accuracy.
That was like 70
Yes.
points.
So I guess walk us through the PGCR, right? 'Cause
Representing the
People
campaign crowd right here.
people haven't seen this PGCR just yet. Of course, we can dive one level deeper on all the players
Yep.
as well.
So
to
every
kinda get
player, you can dive in and you can see all the medals they earned, kills, tools of destruction, and on the first page we call out the time you got in the mission, the best time you've ever got, what the par time was. Par time's pretty simple. If you beat the par time, we just double your score at the end. Kills, deaths, accuracy, and we've got the multiplier breakdown as well. So because we were playing on easy, which is 0.25 multiplier, but because we had skulls and par time, our total multiplier was 0.75 off of normal.
Not bad.
Okay, that
We're good at
sounds
video
better.
games.
Yeah. Yeah, and you'll see
Dude, a 750 batting average would get you in the Hall of Fame. So
it's pretty good.
yeah, that's a 1-to-1.
But I think lasso, what's the last one?
64?
Something
a
like
lot.
that.
It's a times a lot.
Yeah, you get a lot of points if you're good enough to play lasso.
Yeah.
I was just saying, but you have to finish it.
You do have to finish lasso.
Which puts a damper on the
is
experience for me.
It's a trial in and of itself.
Yes.
Awesome. Heck yeah. I tell you what.
This was awesome.
Campaign
This is a
Arcade
lot
was
of fun.
fantastic. I know people are excited. And I think one of the coolest things also seeing just like the community reaction was really unexpected, right? No one really saw it coming just yet. As you guys said, you just put the time into making it happen. And I know a lot of people have been looking to dive into Campaign Arcade. I can't wait for it to drop tomorrow.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for your time.
Thank you
Thanks,
so
man.
much, Shan.
Cheers.
Yep.
So Jeff, Campaign Arcade drops tomorrow with Warzone Firefight. I was not in last the whole time and then ended the game in last. So performance-wise,
I led wire to wire. I was pretty happy with that.
Were you leading the game? How many did you get in the end?
17,630. I just eked it out.
Not bad.
Just eked it out. And I had one death. Thanks, Jimu.
You can always be my co-op partner, Jeff.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
All right, so of course, thank you for joining us here on the Warzone Firefight stream. This month's Halo live stream, we're talking about all things coming in the Warzone Firefight update, which drops tomorrow with a lot more than just Warzone Firefight. We've got new maps, we've got
So
new
many
decks,
things.
vehicles, Forge things we're going to talk about in just a moment, so don't go anywhere. We haven't even talked about anything that's going to be in the patch notes. Yeah, great things are on the way in this update. It's the largest Halo 5 update since release. Now let's take a look at some more community multiplayer moments while we get ready to get the Forge guys here.
I love
in
these
just a
things.
moment. But yes,
Never gets old.
Let's go ahead and roll that first clip. These have been pretty darn good so far. If you missed the past few, make sure you watch the stream on VOD because there are some amazing community clips here today. So here's the rooftop assault, the coveted rooftop assault we've been looking for.
Dude,
There it is.
It's like I always imagined.
Wait, is this gonna?
That is.
Whoa, comes down. Look at this. Wow, this is play. Comes in the back of the base. Man, deadly, deadly, deadly. And then a little bit of teabag to boot.
There you go.
Not bad. All right, we'll go ahead. Roll the next clip.
Bonus bag.
Go ahead and roll the next clip. It's gonna be walk. Let's see. Nope, this is not the next clip. Just roll the next one.
Look.
Roll it.
Look, we really wanted to see this.
All right, here is the perfect pound. I know not too much about the perfect pound nor the perfect high five, so
That's where I got my first pet.
Look at this. Boom. Oh, gets that triple. I believe we got to be playing SWAT for those to connect at that distance, but picks up that triple kill. So somehow does not get taken out of the air. Picks up the double kill and just times this jump. Gotta say, unsuspecting victims. Boom. Picks up another triple kill as well. And let's go ahead and look at this next clip. And let's see.
There we go.
This is. Let me take care of this here. Of course, a little bit of Warzone going down. Let's see exactly what happens here. Oh, wait. Oh, I have seen this. I have seen this one. Take a look at this. Plants the grenade. Ready? Pieces and jumps back in. Flies away into the sunset. That's too good.
That's good.
We'll watch it one more time on that last one. Let's see.
Anything?
What's the gamer tag on this one?
We're halfway to victory.
It's heavies.
All right. Heavies or heavies?
Heavies.
Look,
I was just going to say, how do you pronounce?
And he knows exactly what he's doing with these heavy weapons. So not too bad. Well done indeed. So let's go ahead and talk about Forge right now. I'm excited to talk about it. Let's go ahead as we flip to our next section. We've got a new Forge canvas. We've got new Forge updates. Let's go ahead and welcome our next guest, Tom French.
If only we had a wizard to explain it.
Excellent to have you on the show again.
Hello, boys.
Hey, it's good to have you back.
I like to come back. Thanks for having me.
Let's see. So Big EDub83 asked a question to kick off this section perfectly. Tom French, what's up your sleeves?
Godzilla fighting a giant robot.
Sweet.
On that sleeve. Nothing up the other sleeve, though.
I don't believe it. I think you got
Yeah,
some, I think you got some
I
Forge
think there's
stuff up
actually a
your sleeve.
tattoo there, but human eyes can't see it.
Yeah.
See.
I mean, if they're talking about Forge, we have a lot. Like there's a new canvas, there's new terrain for that. If you've been following the tease images that we've been putting out, we put about 100 Rex in there. Not all of them yet, but like kind of the first tier 1 system to Rex and all the new loadout variant weapons, like the ones with the bayonets and stuff and silencers.
So you weren't just being mean with the rally hog.
No, I wasn't actually just being mean. I was
not this time.
I do enjoy teasing them quite a bit. Like I like to put that thing out there and let them kind of speculate.
Yeah.
Like I'm the kind of person that like doesn't tell people what they're gonna get for Christmas. I like to kind of tease them and taunt them, whereas my wife will be like, "Oh yeah, you're getting this," and I was like, "Shut up! I don't want to know that."
That's not fun at all.
No, so yeah, no, there's
Way
a
to
lot.
go, Mrs. French.
And there's another cool toy actually that we put in here that something that's a little more unexpected.
Cool. Heck yeah. I know you're also coming down to RTX, which is going to be fantastic. When do you head down, Thursday?
I head down Friday, actually. I've got a lot to do before then. So, I have a super crazy week this week. But yeah, I'm looking forward to be there. I'm going to go see some friends and go talk at the panel. I'm super
Do you like
excited.
ride a Griffin? Or do you take Alaska?
Sometimes. Either one's an option.
Sweet. Do you like good barbecue?
I do love good barbecue.
All right, me too. I'm looking forward to grabbing some good barbecue in Austin, Texas. Also, of course, you're going to be talking about Forge a bit on the panel, I believe. We're going to have Forge on Windows 10 in some capacity at the show.
Yeah, that's that's the main thing I'm going to be talking about, and then I have a little surprise in there we'll talk about too. I won't talk about that yet, though.
Now, the Forge community, I mean, is just as diehard as they are ridiculously creative.
Yeah.
I mean, what are some of the coolest things that you've seen? And as Forge has evolved in Halo 5 and you're releasing new things and new updates and palettes and features, what are some of the coolest responses you've seen kind of come about from those updates?
I mean, I think the things that I love, like there's that giant robot thing, like
Mitaki machine.
Yeah, right. It's amazing.
Insane.
It's those things that like we wanted to build the tool with like kind of generic enough purposes that you could do crazy things, and you know they surpassed half of the expectations that we had, and it's almost every
you still
day.
have half to go.
Yeah,
Forge
yeah.
community.
A little bit further
That's
to go.
the
No,
takeaway.
actually, I mean they're killing it, and like that's pretty much every day that like somebody's like, oh my God, did you see this? And then some links go around, and we start giggling around the multiplayer pit or in the Forged area. And I don't know, they're always shocking us.
Does the Forge team always feel like you have to stay like a step ahead? Almost?
We try, and we listen to them a lot. Like Mike and I are on Twitter all the time, like talking to them, trying to figure out what they want, and we have our wants as well, and like that maybe they don't know they want, and we're trying to give it to them. And so, but we're listening and trying to just make the best thing we can.
Cool. Heck yeah. Let's talk about title. New Forge canvas. We've shown it off a bit. A few screenshots, and then of course the tease down the
pipe.
Teases. Yeah.
It's a big open canvas. It's just water. It's just a beautiful plain of water. It reminds me of, I got lucky enough to go to a wedding in the British Virgin Islands, and it has that kind of like, just desolation kind of like the feel, like sitting out in the middle of the water, and there's 4 times a day on it. So like, and the community's been really asking for a good nighttime look, and that map has one. It's just beautiful starry night.
I haven't even seen it.
I went through and sat down and went through like some of the skybox options, and there's
it's beautiful.
Oh yes, there's
the art team.
I will let them discover, but there's just some really cool.
Between
stuff
our skybox team, they just nailed like the little islands off in the vista, and then like our lighting team nailed those like the different variants, and then Ryan, our artist, like he had like every update he just gets better and better. Like the terrain he built for this map, which has a cool surprise to it as well, is amongst the prettiest I think that we have as far as our terrain pieces, and then the rocks really just blend it all together. It's absolutely incredible.
Now, is there a specific kind of impetus behind this type of a canvas?
I mean, so the Forge community, actually I'd just say our community in general, has this obsession with water, and I think that's because Spartans die in it, maybe. I don't know why, but they really love it, and they took Alpine and they would use that little chunk of water that we left out there, and they would just use every inch of that. And so we're like, let's give
or build outside of Fathom.
Right. Yeah. And so we're kind of fascinated with those things. So we watch their kind of little behaviors and like, what can we do to facilitate to make that one look better, right? Because we want it to look great, and just give them the tools that they need to make something awesome. So
cool. Yeah, I know I'm excited because to tell you the truth, I haven't seen it as much as I would have liked at this point, and so I've been following the teases down the pipe as well. And I just want to see.
We get excited every time a new Forge thing is announced
because
we're like, oh man, I can't wait to see all the things people make us.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I kept like when the idea for that little tease guy hit me in the head. It was like at home in the shower, and I was like, this is gonna be awesome. And because you want me to send you an image every week, and I was like, I'm gonna give them a little bit every week. And the little thing like we call the 5th Spartan doll, like that was something that a community member requested, and our Ryan, our artist, he took that, which was a low poly like reach asset, and like he had to like up-res it, and it was something we didn't really have time to do, and he took the extra time and nailed it and made it look great.
Was that the GRD?
Cool. Little GRD doll.
The GRD doll?
Okay. It's cool, so people can build their own little Easter eggs and stuff.
Ah, that's nice.
So today we're actually going to see the map you've set up through those teases, right?
Yes, and then so one of the things we're also going to try to do for the first time is after tomorrow when we release, we're going to try to put this up in the share too so that people can grab it and
That's
tinker
right.
with it. So.
Yeah, so you'll be able to walk around this exact map that you're going to see right now to kind of get a feel for everything. Should we do it?
Yeah, we're ready to go.
Cool. Let's jump in.
Okay, so I don't know why I decided.
I'm excited.
Yes, I already love it.
I'm pretty pumped.
It's the best.
I decided to make
and that was our show.
I decided to make a jailbreak sequence for some reason on this map, but you can see out this window here. You can see one of the new wreck vehicles out there.
Oh, fine.
The wood pallets have returned, which everybody's been begging for.
Can we talk about how good that palette looks?
Yeah, doesn't it look great?
For infection maps.
This is the new Forge palette.
Yeah, right. Literally, that's the Forge palette. And we made 4 different sizes of it, so because we like to build systems, so it's got a little more systems. There's some dolls that we took out.
On kind of a baby changing table?
They're called collectibles.
They're collectibles, so people can have fun with those. But let's cut through this, blow through there.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, hidden door.
Hidden door. Jailbreak.
GoldenEye, Metal Gear.
Yeah, so we got a little.
Complex?
Yeah,
We got a little. We got the doll. We'll knock him out of the way. Some more dolls. There's a Didact and the Angry Cortana.
Oh, wait, can we zoom in on those? I mean, these guys look awesome.
Yeah, they're really cool. And they change colors. Like, we have all the Forge features. They change colors, and you can have
I'm not going to let you leave this
By the way, Jeff, have you seen all this?
No.
Jeff and I are genuine when we say we have not seen
No, this is actually a legit surprise.
New barrels, new exploding props. This pipe here is new. It's something that we wanted. People were using cylinders and rings to make this kind of stuff, and so we actually.
Wait, go back in the room. That room looks so cool.
You want to go back in the room?
Yeah, I mean, there's so much.
There's all the different pallet sizes. They're just new barrels. They're physical. We fixed a lot of physics. Actually, we had a bunch of physics issues where physics things wouldn't get knocked over correctly. Fixed a bunch of that for this update, which is cool. Golf club returning.
Oh, it's back.
Hello.
I love that pickup animation too.
Yeah, right.
That's
It's
nice.
like you're about to whack the crap.
The
out of
GRD doll is so good.
He flies really awesome. There's a big giant olive. We made scales of them. People thought we were maybe making a scaling feature. We didn't get to do that, sadly. Maybe next game. But there's big giant olives now. And there's the solo cups. And Olive has sunglasses that you can snap onto her. And there's a pair that snap on Timmy. He looks a little derpy when you do it.
Here we go.
Oh, I just knocked the golf ball off. You can do it anyhow.
What have you done?
Oh, one fell in the water.
Get it before it falls.
Smack. Oh, I'm doing terrible today.
That was a great hit.
Yeah, it was not a good hit.
That's not
I did
bad.
actually make a little script thing if I really wanted to. I can reset it. And
Oh, what?
I cheat with that, but yeah, so I just whacked it.
Oh, is that a face?
I think I whacked that into oblivion.
It looks like a face.
So that, yeah, I made a big Skull Island there just because it was, I could. And it was fun.
Skull Island.
And then the pigs and the whales now can take the material swap that we had added last time, which is fun.
Sweet.
You can see there's all kinds of new like flowers we made, just kind of little cool detail pieces. There's the golf tee, there's a golf flag, there's a golf cup, there's a piece of terrain that the golf cup snaps into so you can build a good looking golf course. There's more types of flowers. There's tons of different bushes and trees. There's bananas and palms.
This is just in time for summer.
Yeah, right.
This is perfect.
We wanted to have a lot of fun with this update, and we kept calling it the Summertime Fun Time with Forge pack. Is basically what we built. And so like there's a surfboard,
Let it fly.
and there's a pool noodle, right? Because that's an important thing. And then a beach chair with my dead surfer.
This dude had no fresh water
I just
or
died.
food, but he had his pool noodle.
Oops, I just killed myself. That was
wow.
I'm just gonna cheat and go back out here. Boop. So I blew my demo. That's what happens, right? You do things live. The submarine's new. That's fun. We stole that out of Fathom, which is cool. And then this is something that came out of an idea. Somebody was complaining that our one-sided shields wouldn't let you. They wouldn't pull on you.
It's a zip line.
It's a zip line.
And so I was like, I wanted to take the hack out of it, and we made a little feature we call grav slides, and that's a grav bouncer. So I can show you real quick. This will bounce you off of it, and then these things are we call them grav slides, and they'll just pull you along them.
I want this in real life.
They're really fun. We only got invisible versions in for this one, but you can see you can do I can basically wall run and have combat gameplay built around it too.
No way.
So that's a blast.
Stand by for Spartanfall.
Yeah, let me.
Are those giant meatballs?
Yeah, they look like
dude,
meatballs.
I
Hold on,
love the meatball.
Trying to blow this. I thought I was gonna have the golf club here, but I blew my demo out. So let me get these rocks. You know what? Let's just cheat and just do this real quick. Because my golf club isn't there. But then, so the other thing we did here is like a little secret thing. We added secret buttons. So this, you don't see a button prompt on the screen, but I can hold the button and actually open things to reveal my secret lair with some of the more of the rec weapons that
Dude, this is an awesome lair.
Yeah, pretty cool, right? I'd hang out here if I was a secret
sure,
villain.
yeah.
I've always wanted.
And then there's the Wasp, which everybody's been very excited about, having a UNSC flying vehicle. So we'll take the Wasp out a little bit so you can see our canvas. My secret cave. We'll fly around here. We can go smash through.
Timmy sunglasses.
Blow up the golf cups, right?
Oh man.
Or I made these were the guys that were protecting my little prison base, right? So there's a giant version of the Grunt, right? You can blow him up. And, I don't know, it's goofy. We wanted to have a goofy update, and this is kind of definitely our goofiest update. But we had a blast building all this stuff.
How many noodles can you fit on a map, theoretically?
Noodles?
Yeah,
a lot of noodles. You fit a lot of noodles. One cool thing I was going to show you guys is the new terrain, the new trick with the terrain.
Oh, by Wasp.
See Wasp.
Well,
that's an effective way to get kills.
It was like a $200 million asset that I just blew up. So the terrain before, it had the cool masking feature. Let me group these real quick. So it had the cool masking feature, but one thing we added is a verticality to the ones. So the tidal ones, when you move them up and down, will blend between water and sand to help you kind of basically make a better looking environment and kind of make more natural looking things, which is super cool. It's a trick that we're going to kind of leverage going forward. Probably in the next game and stuff like that. And then there's other big updates in here, like we increased our physics budget by about 50%. Like we were a little conservative because it was protecting from crashes, but we've kind of did some tuning and figured out where we could increase it. But then ultimately, more importantly, is if the Forge community will look in the left corner, they will see that the object max is now 1,600, which is about 600 more than was available.
Yeah.
So almost 50% more essentially for. Actually more than 50%. So that should give them a lot of wiggle room to do things like spawn points and cameras and really just detail out their map and not have to worry about it. So.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Too cool.
Yeah, big update for us. We're excited. So.
Yeah, title looks fantastic. I can't wait to see the first maps that come out. I also can't wait to see what type of wacky beach scenes and beach maps will emerge. It'll be fantastic.
There's going to be a weekend at Bernie's map real quick.
Yep, some beach mini games.
Yeah, for sure. And that's what we wanted. This should be our fun pack, right? That's what we wanted. So
Jaws
in case you're not actually going out and enjoying the summer, at least you can sit in your house and pretend you are.
We'll bring the outside to you.
Tom, I got to say, everything looks awesome. I know people are so stoked to see you on the show today. You and the team are doing awesome stuff once again.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, fantastic stuff.
Thank you.
It all is available tomorrow. Tom, thanks so much for coming on the show.
See you guys at RTX.
You bet. See you there. All right, folks. I have to say, the world of Forge is in good hands. Thank you, Tom.
Such strong hands.
Oh, man. Jeff and I are 100% genuine.
It's legit excitement
when we see that. I hadn't seen any of that demo yet. In the same way that the community sees the community update, Unishek is having a laughing fit over here due to Tom's extended time on camera. But, in the same way the community gets to enjoy the Forge pieces, a few hours prior, we see them for the first time, too. So
it's so good. I was actually not convinced that the little submarine wasn't just a cobbled together thing from other pieces.
Right.
So.
All you can say is awesome stuff. Everyone here watching knows exactly just how great Halo 5 Forge has been, and I can't wait to see what emerges. Don't forget, Halo 5 Guardians is going to be playable for free. I think tomorrow morning. If they haven't played Halo 5 yet, tell them to download the game. We made sure to make the window long enough so that you can download the size that the game is now.
Yeah, it's beefy.
It's grown.
It's beefy.
We got a lot of more fun stuff planned for the rest of the summer. Just in the next few weeks alone, we're going to be heading to, let's see, we got Comic-Con, RTX.
Yep, we got RTX.
We're going to Europe a few times. We've got a lot of stuff coming up.
We play in Firefight.
Yep.
Probably at our desks.
Yep. We'll be online tomorrow, making sure everything goes out the door smoothly. Make sure to tweet us your feedback. My Twitter is @Brav, B-R-A-V. Grim, your Twitter?
Yep, @GrimBrother1.
That's
all
right.
spelled
Make
out.
sure to go ahead and tweet us as well as @Halo with anything you see tomorrow, what you like, what you don't like, what you are finding, and we'll make sure the team is on it. It's been a fantastic show. It means a lot that you shared your day with us. This was a long show, but a lot to show off. Special thanks, first of all, to all of our guests. Awesome people here at 343 working to make Halo stuff that we hope you like a lot. Once again, it's been awesome having you here with us today. We had a lot of fun and some laughs, and we hope you did too. But before we go, we want to give a shout out to Jay Frechette. Jay Frechette has moved on to his next adventure. He's no longer here, but we want to give him a very special shout out. We didn't get to give him a proper send-off on the Halo live stream, so we thought we'd play a short piece from the bulletin, which is really shows Jay in top form. He's at the Mega Bloks factory in Montreal. We miss you, Jay, and we hope all is well. Warzone Firefight drops tomorrow. We'll see you there. Peace.
Get it.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm Jay.
Hi, Jay. I'm Carrie. I'm the community manager here for Mega Brands. So thanks for coming.
Oh, thanks for having me. This place is awesome looking.
Let's get started.
Yeah, lead the way. This is amazing in here. What is it you guys do here? Because this looks like the best job in the world.
Everything Halo related at Mega is happening here.
How does your relationship with 343 work in designing these concepts?
We send them a list of basically what we want to do as a proposal for the lineup for the next season. Cool. And then they come back to us with comments or with some tweaks. Once we are concept approved, we basically send them pictures of the first pass. For instance, this pelican here, it's all multicolored because it's the parts we have on hand.
Oh, that's not final? I kind of want that one. I'm noticing you have a ton of these little figures.
So here we actually have the parts to make a micro action figure, and we were thinking it would be awesome if you created your own.
Like I could make my own Spartan Fresh.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Just dive right in.
All right, awesome. I love it. It's awesome. I went through the helmets though, but none of them were like Spartan Fresh, you know, to me. None of them just really jumped out or spoke to me.
Well, Jay, I think we can help you out with that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Work it. Yeah.
Tiger paws. Angry badger. It's hot. It's hot. I'm on fire. Awesome. Yeah.
Isabel, you are a sculptor and designer here. Yes. I did my photo shoot earlier, and here we are 3 hours later, and look what you have done.
Yeah,
this is amazing. How did you do this?
We just put your pictures in the computer and sculpt over it.
So you can make any kind of changes that you want, right? I feel like my face is too fat for my lean Spartan body. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Now that we have our sculpt of Spartan Fresh, we can get this 3D printed, and then I can go on to paint it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Exactly.
We just basically applied like a base mat for little Spartan Fresh here.
Exactly. So this is basically like color research we're doing together. So we get a few pictures to try out how it's going to look for the designers to pick and choose which resin color they're going to use for their production later.
So I think I'll start with like the hair. I feel like I could just like put on some music right now and just sort of. Or you're getting the skin tone on there for me.
Yeah, I'm giving you some blush. There you go. It's a good base layer.
Spartan Fresh, Spartan Fresh. Save the day, Spartan Fresh.
Are you done yet?
Oh, you're finished?
I'm done.
Oh.
I'm ready for this.
Hold on, just a little more. A little dab of brown there on the top. I'm feeling pretty good about this.
Let's compare.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, you have the Charlie Chaplin look there.
My rosy cheeks. You really nailed the realism. You know, I think I'm gonna go with yours, Catherine, for final production.
Passes quality test?
Yes.
Here you go.
You, young man, you got a lot going for you still. We'll see you again.
I'm going to introduce you to Ahmed. He's our Senior Production Manager of Operations. We're going to show you how your figure will go from just a concept to sitting on store shelves.
Awesome.
Here we are in molding department. It's running 24 hours, 50 weeks. We shut down 2 weeks just for the maintenance. We can produce up to 10 million blocks per day.
10 million?
Yes. On each line we have 16 to 18 counters. On each counter we have a scanner. The scanner reads the quantity of the blocks per bucket, and we can produce up to 1,500 per day.
Oh wow, it's incredible. So where does it go after this?
It goes to assembly for a finished good product. As you can see, we form the box in the front, and each operator put 2 bags inside the folding box. And from there, it goes to the scale. We pass by the metal detector, and we ship it. We can go up to 1,200 in an hour.
Wow.
We can make it so easy.
And the facility's running at all times?
Yeah, it's running 7 days, 24 hours.
That's amazing.
Okay, Jay, Spartan Fresh is packaged, he's ready to go, and he should be coming down the line any second.
Awesome. Oh, I see him.
There he is. Go ahead and grab him.
I can just grab it?
Yep. Rip it open.
Oh, man. Oh. Wow.
Nice. Check it out.
That's amazing.
He looks just like you.
He looks better than I do. Wow. Spartan Fresh in stores right now.
No.